Hi! Hello! Fun thing, we have the wrong server installed, so we're gonna have to wait for a bit. But, it's fine, we're playing Minecraft today in about 10 minutes, so I apologize. Not the plan, was it, Sam?
Nope.
Not
No,
the
sir.
plan at all. But, better late than never, I guess. I already hit live before we realized the server wasn't working, so otherwise, we would have just started later. But here we are. I didn't want to leave you hanging for, 20 minutes because that's just kind of mean and rude. But we out here trying to do good. So I'm going to have to sit here and chat for a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to totally run out of things to say, but, that will be what it will be. And I'm already out of it. Great. I don't know what to speak about anymore, but
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
You can talk about what your plans are for today.
So my plans are to continue with the chickens. Will I be jumping in and out of them? Most probably. Will I be having some funsies with the chickens and hang out with the chickens? Always. Just how it goes. Sorry, I am currently reading through the messages that I didn't respond to. But hi! Welcome to the stream. One sec, I'm writing a message.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, this is super fun. We are having some technical issues. Whoa, hello, me.
Sorry about that.
That's
Trying to sort my audio, and it started playing the stream.
I've had some fun. As you can see, the window behind me is open. Basically, my computer, when I tried to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider earlier today, because believe it or not, I also play games in my spare time.
Shock.
Shock. Horror. Who would have thought? I don't just play Minecraft.
How dare you? How dare you play games that aren't Minecraft? Disgusting.
But no, I do play other games. But my computer apparently could not handle that, and all my monitors started flickering, which was honestly kind of... Actually, the only one that wasn't flickering, by the way, was my graphics tablet, of all things. Just like, what?
I know, right?
I know, you would think that would be the one that would give out, seeing as its main purpose is not to be a monitor. It's to be used to draw on, obviously. Which I do use it for that purpose, just not nearly as often as it is a monitor, obviously. But yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider kind of killed my PC. I couldn't play it, but I did play it for a little bit. And then it wasn't very viable for me to continue playing it. And then I just turned my computer off for half an hour in the hopes that it'd fix it. I stuck a fan where it was really, really warm. And it helped, so hooray! The windows are open because we were trying to bring some coolness into the room. I'm probably going to shut one of the curtains just so I'm not feeling so, I don't know, washed out or something. Then again, I will be either way because these curtains do not block out light in the slightest, which is super dupery dupery fun. Oh, I wonder if this will work. Okay, so basically, the reason also why we were late and why we didn't notice about the server sooner is because I was playing around with this, and I hope this works.
Okay, the server's actually launching now.
Did it work? Hey! So
It's actually launching. It's not up. It's actually loading the server now. The setup is done.
Okay.
It just...
Hello? Now. You cutting out? Oh gosh. Am I downloading stuff by accident? I hope not.
Oof. I'm seeing those frame drops, hun.
Yeah, I'm seeing them too. Then again, I don't know what it's for because I have just closed everything. So hopefully, but yes, we have the whole. I have Moobot now, who is going to hang out and be our friend. It came in yesterday, not yesterday because I didn't stream yesterday. On Saturday, someone was like, try and choose a Discord. What are they called? I was calling them.
It's a bot command.
Bot command. There we go. I was calling them functions earlier, so don't even mind me. Which is why I couldn't think of the word. But I've added a few bot commands. I've actually only got 2, which is uptime and Discord at the minute. I don't have anything else that the main chat can use. The rest of it is kind of just for me, myself, and maybe Sam. I don't know if I took those off of his ability or not. I think I did. I don't think I did, sorry. So Sam should be able to do this as well. But we have a few things. I don't know if I have anything else that's particularly useful to you guys. If you do have any ideas of like what may be useful as a bot command, as a viewer, I haven't watched Twitch in a long time, so I haven't seen a lot of them in a while. The only reason I haven't watched Twitch is because the people I usually watch stream when I stream, so that was maybe a bad decision to make on my part, but also this is the best time for me to stream, so it's a world full of problems, very much first world problems, but here we are. I think Twitch is activated with channel stuff underneath isn't loading and I can't connect to chat. Your stream is pretty much okay, I think. Okay, bit weird.
Who's having issues with chat?
Tazzle is on my Discord, he's just let me know.
Oh, that's weird.
Not quite sure what is going on.
I'm in chat.
Yeah, got it.
Unable to load available emotes though, just period. So I think Twitch is just being a little fucky at the moment.
Yeah.
As that's my professional software engineer's opinion. It's a little fucky.
No, yeah, it does just seem that Twitch is being a bit.
Yeah.
I think it is Twitch's issue. It's not mine, unfortunately. Thank you for letting me know, though, Tazzle. That's very helpful and informative. That's incredibly frustrating as well, though.
Might be overloaded or something. Maybe some big events going on.
Oh, I got an email the other day about, I don't know whether it was actually, I need to make sure I reply to that message from Paulina. I don't know if it was today or what, or it was just basically saying about it. There's a Summer Game Fest lineup sort of thing that's going on Twitch currently. I think it's currently anyway. It's this week's Summer Game Fest. So I think something like that is happening. That's alright if you have to head out, Tassel, don't worry about it. Thank you again for letting us know that Twitch is being messy.
Yeah, thanks again for dropping in again. I mean, I'm not seeing any super huge streams. It performed perfectly fine when there was about 1 million people watching the PlayStation one, so I have absolutely no idea what could be going on. There's a weird Americana folk and country hitmakers take center stage every Monday, but that's every Monday, so obviously they'd be used to that.
Yeah.
Not that American music is weird.
What was that? I feel like I just completely missed what you said.
FML confirm.
Hey, we are just waiting for the server currently.
I can't type in FML confirm to delete miscraft objects. It's being weird.
Is everything just being weird today? Is this
possibly.
What's happening?
Maybe we're not meant to stream.
But I really want to stream.
I didn't want. Okay, server's down. I'm sorry.
What have you done?
I killed the server.
You killed the server?
You can watch the server on your side window. This is it starting again.
Oh.
Yay! I'm a great administrator, and if any future employers are looking at this, this is because Fiamish is actually doing it all, I promise.
Totally me. Not that they can actually see what you're doing right now.
It's not that I hit Control-C or anything, and then it was like, do you want to terminate the batch jobs? And I was like, no, I didn't mean to hit Control-C, but, well, I did, so... here we are.
I'm very sorry for this delay.
Oh, it's alright.
I mean, it's not really you I'm
affecting me.
apologising to. I'll be honest, Sam. Not you at all that I'm apologising to right now. I realised my face just went completely out of focus then as well, so I'm sorry. Thank you if you're popping in, and even if you end up popping out, thank you for just coming in during this, what's probably going to end up being 20-25 minutes worth of, keep in mind, this is me counting the already, like, 15 minutes that have happened.
Yay!
Of loading, and hopefully this will work. I don't know why I picked a pen up and it looked kind of
I
threatening.
keep saying that these sorts of things will take 10 minutes, but really they end up taking half an hour. I should go back to the way I worked at work and just say this will take me 3 months, and then I'm thinking it's only going to take me a month, and then it actually takes me 2 months.
Oh,
But
God.
you're still faster than your predictions.
I mean, yeah, that is very true.
Work shouldn't look at this, and also I don't do that. I just say, you know, I give accurate estimates.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware of. I just know that there's always going to be some random bloody issue that pops up that's completely unexpected. It's come out of nowhere and it's someone else's fault, but I've got to fix it because it stops my work.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's part of the job. You know, I'm gonna moan a little bit, but you know, as long as I get the help when I need it, which I always do.
I mean, everyone's going to moan about their job a little bit. I have done plenty of moaning about my previous job here, and that wasn't even necessarily because of the place. It was, wow, I'm going out of focus a lot. I apologise. Definitely the fact the lighting in here is a bit messed up today, because the light bulbs are broken.
Not only that, but outside is like extremely dark,
it's
but
so
it hasn't.
overcast.
It isn't raining right now. It's actually weird.
It's so overcast today.
I wish it was just colder. It's quite humid as well, which probably isn't helping your graphics card.
Oh no, not at all. But, this is not how I plan to start the stream. Usually when this happens, I just wait and we don't do anything, or we just decide to change game.
You'd already started though.
But I'd already started, I'd already tweeted out, I'd already put an Instagram story saying what we're playing and everything, so we're gonna give it some time, see if it works. If it doesn't work, I will change game, which I know is frustrating for anyone that's joined who wants to watch Minecraft. I understand. I just not.
What did you hit?
I put my fan on the PlayStation, on my PlayStation, to cool down my PC a bit quicker earlier. Yeah. Sorry that I completely disappeared from frame just then. Realize that's a little awkward. But I will try and play something else. I have no idea what that'll be. Usually my default is Sims because I can open it up quite quickly. Speaking of, I don't even know where that game has gone. Basically, when I had my issues earlier...
Honestly, I think in future we should just like play Uno or something whilst we're waiting for the server to load.
Uno?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we should just play Uno.
Problem is, I don't have anything set up for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll sort something for the future.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be our best bet, no doubt.
Oh no.
What? What's wrong?
This shouldn't be happening. This is my new version. What the fuck?
Stop promising. And is everything alright?
Is it possible that I just clicked launch on the wrong one?
On the wrong server?
Oh. There's no Mistcraft mod here in this folder.
I mean,
but it's not installed on this server, and the fact that it's asking for it makes me think that I've just launched the wrong one 4 times.
Have you tried relaunching a different one? Like actively relaunching a different one?
I'm sorry.
I'm non-responsive, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna stream my screen so you can see what's happening. This is the one that I'd previously launched. This is the one I'm currently launching.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill this one.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll get into Minecraft eventually.
I mean, it's not like the worst situation. At the end of the day, like, it does go to show that even, you know, we can struggle with this sort of thing. Like, and if you do end up having problems with any of your server files, any of your downloads for this mod, do go ahead and join Sam's Discord, where he has it specifically for this.
Yep.
I'm actually going to go ahead and make some commands for these things, so that I can easily put them in chat. I think that'll be handy.
Get more sponsors to try and get more sponsors. Why does she?
See, the fun thing about all this is it's fun to have some on the stream play, you know. Gosh. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. I realise my face is being lit up a lot right now.
Why does she run?
Fun. Where is the link
Yes.
to your Discord on the Aha, I found it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to copy link address so I can put it as a command. If I spot Discord right, that'd be great.
Yeah, I've launched the right one this time. We should be alright.
Okay. So it was just a case of launching the wrong one?
It's a case of I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay. Okay, so here's some little helps. If you want to play this mod pack 1, here you go. And also, here is the Discord if you do end up having any problems with this mod pack. And that's not too easy for me to keep popping in, so yeah. Obviously we don't want people to be out here struggling with it working and everything. We do want people to have the best opportunity out here to play, because we also do enjoy them, obviously. We really love this mod pack, and it's a little sad that this stream has not been able to show it off quite as well, because we're currently waiting for it to But the nice thing to know is that it was a fault on our part as opposed to the actual mod pack and the server files, because my main worry was going to be that the server files were broke that you had uploaded. Annie?
Yep. I'm installing an Android emulator to play Uno.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was just gonna go online and find an Uno game that we can play together. You know?
Yeah.
You have to buy them. Well, you have to buy the official one anyway. How much is it though?
Probably too much for me to bother. Zeus masculine passion.
Oh, really? It's like, let me take you to the UK site. And I'm like, cool, thank you. The standard edition of Uno is actually £2.58.
On what, Steam?
On the Ubisoft store. I don't know if it's on Steam. They currently have a bit of a sale. I'm honestly a little scared to open up Steam in case it starts trying to download things again.
Yeah. It's a good call.
But I have just opened it to check for you. They do have the Ultimate Edition. Also to maybe remove some of the light on my face because it's a bit scary.
Yeah, I always say when I can see your face, it's scary.
No, unfortunately on Steam it is $8.59.
Oof.
But on the official Ubisoft website, obviously where the game is from, it is.
Oh, just so you know, the servers light up and stuff.
Oh, really?
You think I was watching that? Well, I was looking for Uno.
But no.
The superior version.
Before I go off, I actually low-key think we kind of should. I'm gonna send you a link to that.
Oh, it's a fucking Uplay one. Okay.
But
fuck Uplay, man.
Like, you could even just get the Ultimate Edition for $6.89. You know what I mean? And the DLC is really cheap right now. Anyway, we're talking about Uno when we should be talking about Minecraft, which I'm currently logging into. So very, very soon we will be in.
You can switch to the Minecraft cam if you want.
I know. I was waiting for my game to load a little bit more. Here we go. Fine. Sorry, I'm playing currently with a bit of measuring tape. So don't mind me. I'm currently just waiting for my game to unfreeze a little bit. Oh, look, there's baby chickens. Baby chickens.
Very nice baby chickens.
Indeed. I'm just gonna very quickly go to the tweet.
I want to design a multi-layered farming thing today. So I'm gonna start wiping out a bit of land. I think I'm gonna use a builder for it.
Fair. I am gonna just quickly retweet, basically. Retweet. So my plan today, as I mentioned earlier, is pretty much chicken. I'm probably going to have a little bit of lag to begin with, just because that's how this usually goes, I'm not even going to lie. Just trying to get used to the world, I guess. Come on, color chicken. Oh, do you know the only issue? It's off to the left again, behind my head.
Oh, yeah. Oh well. Go into mod options, type in the one probe, hit config, type in to box left X 260, hit done.
Thank you. I don't know why you couldn't have just told me that sooner, to be honest.
It's a little complicated.
a
I
little
just didn't want to like
complicated.
be a pain, you know.
I feel insulted that you thought clicking on a few buttons and typing in a number is complicated.
Well, I thought it was complicated, so
I feel offended.
shouldn't. I need to
Oh,
push
brother.
more water through the system.
Currently sorting out all the chicken.
What on earth is using all 500,000 RF per tick?
Probably something of yours, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I know. It's nothing you're doing. You're not using power.
I'm breeding chickens. Feeds in
Oh,
my
it's
power.
probably these two.
So I'm sat on a pillow, right? Because like this chair has absolutely no like anything. I feel so over like lit up right now, and it's mildly.
Honey.
It's just like I can't stop it because the game's light. Okay,
It's okay.
So I was working on doing 2 different types of chickens. I'm not quite sure what those 2 types of chickens were. What are you doing? Saltpeter and Blaze. Oh, you actually gave me the chicken I wanted too, didn't you? Yeah, it's that. I don't know why
Yes,
you're actually...
I did.
Oh, I remember killing you at the end of the last stream, but I guess not. And this saltpeter chicken, I think I already have another one. I do. Meaning you can die as well. Oh, you had such a cool hat on! Not that it would really go with, like, my whole thing going on right now. What? Small dog? What? Yeah, sunglasses really work with this. A wizard hat? I have so many hats. Oh yes, googly eyes. Sorry. Way distracted about that. Okay, so what's the lunar thing meant to be getting me right now? Okay, that's meant to be getting me moonstone. And then the login XP chicken's meant to be getting me magical wood. I have a second. Okay.
Why do we have 28k spruce, by the way? Just curiosity is striking me.
Spruce?
28k spruce logs.
How do we even have spruce? Like, that's not even a joke. I don't even know. How did we get... Like, we don't even have a spruce tree. How do
we have 28k.
We also have, like, 11k saplings.
Hmm.
What the frick?
It's probably from the quantum quarry.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of being. That noise, by the way, if you heard it, was me putting my chair down. Oh, what?
Amazing.
That's fancy. I didn't know you could mix the fences up. Weird. What I wanted though is I'm gonna go ahead and actually plant a spruce tree. As in our bonsai pots, even though we really don't need any more of it. I feel like it is only fair that we put one down anyway. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's the right place, yeah. I didn't bring any dirt out, well done me. Because that's gonna work, isn't it? Damn it.
Man. Kill him.
One of these days, with the way I keep pushing that monitor to my left on, because I've got a bunch of stuff where I lean my arm on, I am actually just going to end up hitting it off my desk, and that won't be good.
No. You could say that's the opposite of good. Have you considered not doing that?
I've thought about it.
I've thought about it, and the answer's no.
Okay, I do want to go ahead and actually tidy that up. Why do we... I'm so shocked by the amount of just spruce we actually have. I don't actually know how that's happened.
We need...
I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up my little spruce box with just spruce. Not that we need any more, but you know.
Right, I'm thinking of an expansion before I move into mystical agriculture of the way this factory is run.
All right, okay.
So, notably, I want to have obviously my 5 times because that's just an engineering marble in my head, and then I'm obviously going to have my generalized ones for everything else, bar iron, and then I'm also going to have an iron one, an iron 3 times. I think it's 3 times. Yeah, an iron 3 times. Up here.
I remember doing some of this stuff at the end of yesterday, and apparently it didn't save over.
Oof.
Because I remember sorting out the last of the colour chickens I had, you see. Because all these colour chickens go... I'm so confused. What is happening? Or did I plant them?
I have stuff from the last lot. From the last stream here, so...
Well, like, I have, like, some of it's there, but, like, I feel like some of the things I did in, like, the last couple seconds... I don't know. Oh. I have no idea. It just feels like I'm redoing stuff, and I don't know if that's just because I've spent a long time in the chickens at this point or not.
Possibly.
That could fully be what's going on.
Yeah.
What I need the puzzle? Oh, it needs to go with sulfur. Okay, let me go grab a sulfur chicken. Because that would be grand. Here we go. Also, I do want to say again, I know I say this nearly every stream, I'm not cheating, I have an angel ring. That's why I can fly.
It's okay. I don't think you need to say it anymore, because most mod packs have some method of creative like flight that's infinite.
I guess. I just feel like...
Because even if you're just a factory bum, it's really useful. I am factory bum, for example.
Okay, I don't need this chicken anymore, I think. Yeah, I have it all, but I can find them. And you can go back to where you belong, Blaze Chicken.
So, for example, the only reason I can access the auto-crafting is because I put it on the ceiling, and I can fly to it.
Why? Why did you stick it on the ceiling?
Why is it on the ceiling? Because I can put it there.
I suppose.
That's it. It also just works, you know?
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I suppose, to be honest, I never probably would have been able to do redo all the cable management downstairs if I didn't have the creative flying. Like, it would have been a lot more annoying. I'm just gonna show what I'm talking about currently, because we have a little maintenance shaft back here. Oh no, that's just me having... I was like, I don't remember it looking like this, but all these cables used to just be in, like, really messy, and then I came and tidied them up. And this little hole here, by the way, is actually to get into here, which allows us to continuously fly, basically, is what the water stuff is downstairs, isn't it, hun? I am correct in saying that, yeah. Hey, at least, to be honest, I actually always forget that the angel rings, you actually have to power them.
Oh yeah, they're infinitely powered though. So
I mean, it doesn't seem like it was too hard to power them, at least for the stage that we got them at. So, yeah.
Right, how many ores do I need to do this with?
I do not know.
Well, that is 9. That's 7. So what? 16? Okay, that's not great. Bad.
I can hear your fan quite a bit.
Oh, sorry. Let me knock
Okay.
that a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
So
Okay.
maybe questioning my decisions on how I am breeding the chickens or how I am doing this with the chickens. Basically, as they level up, I kill them, so I don't have an abundance of chickens.
Die!
I did it once where I let all of them live, and it just became so hectic because I wasn't putting them into like nesting pens, all of them. And it was just a mess. There were too many chickens. I'd walk in there and I'd get a bit of lag. There were that many chickens. And it was a mess. And I can handle having like a few running around, and then it just becomes too much when it's like every single chicken that's leveled up sort of situation.
Yeah. Also, hi Tazzle.
Oh, hey Tazzle. Welcome back. Okay, Twitch is apparently working, so that's good to know. But no, what I've done with the chickens is all the chickens here are 10, 10, 10. They're all alphabetized, which I spent 4 hours after a stream doing, so that the stream didn't have to watch that boring stuff, because I doubt there are many people who are actually interested in watching someone alphabetize and just type for a long time, because that's what happened. It took a long time. But
oh, hi,
hey, Undead, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been doing? I feel like I ran that off so quick that I didn't actually hear myself say it. It just was like, ugh. Oh, what the frick? Oh, wow. I just English blaze rod. I've already 10. But I just read things and I read it wrong. Tired, spent a lot of time and energy doing yard work this weekend. That sounds like so much fun. Ooh. But you'll get a better garden out of it.
That is the hope.
I feel like everyone during this time did garden stuff. My parents spent a long time doing. You're not in the right place. Why are you in the magma creams? How did I miss you? What the? It's been a stream. What? Okay, I'm not happy with it, but here we go. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm chill. Okay.
She's okay. Guys.
No gardens. Okay. Well, a garden is not. Is it not just a yard? A garden?
Or have you been like, patch some broken pickets of a fence, help build some shelves?
Modular. Hey, Polina! I've only just seen your message, sorry. You were like in the middle of all that, and I just completely missed you.
Polina's colour is the same as Undead's.
Oh, it's not on my screen. She's got a bright red. Well, Undead is that. Somehow, Undead, every time you pop in, at least for like most of the time, your username is always purple to me. It never changes.
Always purple.
It's sort of
I'm assuming that's a preference setting or something.
The cheese is so good. What in the world just happened there? I have.
Thank you for following.
Yeah, thank you for following, Filmer. Welcome. I know you. You're from Ellie's streams. Welcome. Thank you so much for throwing in some support. I noticed you joined my Discord and everything, so thank you.
2 weeks left. It's fine. We have a lot of spruce. It's fine. I'll just use the spruce.
It's okay. They start me sometimes. Yeah. You're green on your screen. Undead is purple on my screen. Undead is always purple. It's just how it is.
I think there is a setting you can, like, pick.
I mean, possibly.
Like your preferred color or something.
Maybe. I don't know. You set yourself up as purple. 9 viewers, I know, that is quite a shock. Because you love purple. I feel like there's a lot of people who either hate it or love it. I like went through a phase of just kind of honestly disliking any colour that was remotely feminine. Or seen as feminine, I guess is the better way to put it. Colours don't really have gender. But like, you know, I love pink now, which is great. Completely off topic, but like Animal Crossing, I went full out with the pink in Animal Crossing. I was well happy for Animal Crossing because I was like pink everything. It was kind of sad, but there we go.
I remember your favourite chair design being a pink version,
Oh,
and you actually at one point refusing to even consider anything that wasn't.
If you're talking about the heart emoji, it did do the emoji on my side, so...
It also did it on mine, if that helps.
Yeah. Your favourite colour is blue, but Serator's character is made purple in Starcraft, so it fits. I see. Okay, fair enough. My favourite colour, which I've based kind of the whole design of my streams around, is navy blue, specifically. But, like, I know there's a lot of different views on navy blue in terms of, like, the actual colour. Oh, wow! So this is the first time I've ever reached double digits. That's kind of scary.
Hello, everyone.
Hello! Welcome! I now feel like I'm in a classroom, but thank you for joining. Uni, missed you. No. Not actually, because we're playing games, so... Can't complain. I mean, it is the goal, and it really... I don't know currently what is happening, but it is. Because the beginning of this stream, I will admit, didn't go to plan.
Oh god, yeah.
We spent half an hour messing around because Sam opened up the wrong server files and...
Sam messed up 3 times. You can say it. You can say I messed up 3 times. It's fine.
I feel like it's better if it comes from you, because I don't want to sound mean.
I messed up 3 times.
Did you actually?
Oh. That's a problem.
Yeah. I have done similar, maybe not for quite as long. Just for getting into a mute, which is very fun. I feel like that's like one of the most annoying though, especially if you regularly do talk on your streams. I know there are some people who don't, which is their choice. I'm not going to say much more about that because it depends what you're doing, really. It doesn't help when no one's watching to yell at you. Oh, bless.
Oh.
I must say, I am very lucky because if I'm streaming, I've realised I've just stopped playing and I've started talking. I'm very lucky because if I'm playing alone and Sam's not on the streams because he's not always here, he will yell at me because he always
He's always there.
He's always there.
Watching.
He'll do other stuff, but he'll have me in the background. Gonna head out,
Wazowski.
stream very soon. No worry, Tesla. I hope your stream goes well, bud. I don't know why I just called you bud. I'm so sorry. That sounds so
Isn't that
demeaning.
what I do?
That is what you call your younger brother, and I'm picking it up and I don't like it.
Oh shit, it is!
I'm so sorry. I hope your stream goes well. I don't like looking at words that, like... Because you call all your mates bud as well. Like, it's not just... And a lot of your mates are also older than you. Like...
No.
Not my plan.
I feel them the same age, weirdly enough. Even though they're online only.
Well, yeah. But you also have, you know, the ones in their 40s and stuff, I think. Is it their 40s?
There are those, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Tassel again. Wow. God, sometimes the vocabulary just isn't there for me, apparently. It just doesn't want to actually help me out. That's what happens when you stop thinking and you're just trying to speak. I apologise. I know I've said that a few times, but yeah.
I think your apology's been accepted now, honey.
Yeah, I hope so. But mostly for me today with Minecraft, I'm going to be looking at chickens, so I apologise if that's a bit boring. trying to 100% the chickens, basically. Which was mentioned by Sam a few streams ago. He's like, I don't have any specific chickens, just do them all. And I was like, thank you. That's so
Thank you
great.
for giving me this awful task.
I mean, it's not awful, it's just, I don't know if it's very entertaining for people. Because I am just kind of standing there looking at chickens. So...
Well, they've always got my entertaining parts.
Yeah, everyone has a different interest. Like, anyway,
Yeah, no,
I do hope that it is the commentary and the talking thing that keeps people by, as opposed to necessarily anything else. Because that's the
Watching the
dream,
chickens.
in it. What chicken do- Oh, I need a cyan and magenta chicken at this point, I think. Wow, we have a lot of eggs. That's a lot of chickens.
Look at all those chickens!
Oof. But no, I think these are the last two colour chickens, which will be nice, because they are honestly... What are you? Oh, you're a zinc chicken, never mind. I thought you were a colour one, but...
I like how you didn't laugh at my joke. It's fine. Laughing at all those chickens.
Didn't I repeat your joke?
Yeah, but that's not laughter.
I'm sorry, honey.
I expect forced laughter now in compensation.
Oh, great. I'm sure that will make you feel 100 times better if I pretend to laugh.
Please do.
But okay, I guess. Oh, my nuts. I need those. Hunt, didn't you say that, in last stream that you were gonna do hooking up all the chickens? That sentence was actually a bit.
Oh yeah, I've started something else now. Would you like me to hook up all the chickens?
I mean, you can do.
I have disconnected our ore thing at the moment. As in, no ore is being processed.
Oh?
Yeah,
that's a big
because
oof.
I'm making a really big one.
I see you. I mean,
and I'm incorporating the old one.
Fair, I guess. Ah, yes, a blitz. Oh my god, right. So on Saturday's stream, it just seemed like it wanted me to wait forever to get, what chicken was it? To get a saltpeter chicken, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah,
it was basically the entire stream. The entire 3 hours that we streamed, it came literally within like the last 10 minutes of the stream.
I remember you basically waiting for 3 hours for the saltpeter chicken.
I was working on other chickens.
I hope she still does it.
I was doing all the colour chickens, which is why so many of them upgraded, because in the time it took me to get almost, well, all the colour chickens I already had, 2 10 10 10, I got a saltpeter chicken. That's the problem with chickens, because a lot of people, like, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, chickens is just an easy way to, like, you know, get everything. It's like, no.
No, that's mystical agriculture.
Do you know how long it takes? You have to sit here and wait. Like, you could get all of the chickens relatively quickly. Not 10 10 chickens. What was that even? What was the number that came out of my mouth? 10 10 10 chickens is what takes the time. Speaking of, I actually did just put Blitz chicken down, so I don't need you to here anymore. You can die. Bye-bye. And you can go back in your pen, because you're actually a useful chicken now. Sorry, the 10 10 10 chickens are preferred. I don't know what else to say on that front. I also have a little notepad, which I say
it's all about having the best genetics, which is not problematic if I say it at all. In farming, it's not anyway.
Well, no, in farming...
It's been done for literal centuries.
I need the snowball chicken now, which is actually up here.
Wasn't done for centuries. Oh god, I'm going to stop talking.
Yeah, please stop.
Oof.
Like, did you really have to?
I am making comparisons. Not that I should.
Right. I try and use the streams as a way to relax and chill and kind of get away from the real world for a little bit.
Yeah,
I
it
know, obviously,
sucks.
to some people, that is, they probably
Yeah,
find that
I
as
know. I'm bad at that. I will behave.
for some
I think
people
Undead
they
has
just
the best
yeah.
reaction. Just yeah.
I know there
Yeah.
are some people who probably feel like you shouldn't ignore what's going on. It's like I'm not ignoring it. It's just I want to take the streams as a place to, just to play games.
It's a gaming place.
um, it, it's like it feels like it's the one time where it doesn't have to be the conversation, which sounds ridiculous because it's actually online and it's a public thing, and it's more public than just people in the real world. But it feels like it's a place where I don't have to speak about it. Yeah. And I know for some people that's bad. But if at the end of the day, if I had a bigger platform, like a lot of bigger Twitch streamers are doing, I'd probably be doing fundraisers. But I don't feel like I would do anything, because I also don't have any money, so I can't donate. Obviously there's petitions and stuff.
100% agreed, Undead.
Exactly, yeah. Definitely. Also, is the chat not appearing on the stream?
Oh, bugger.
Have
you forgotten to do something properly as well? Oh, well, it looks like I'm off the hook. Love you, honey.
In my defense, I have no defense. I forgot to check it. It's as simple as that. In my defense, I was doing this instead of making sure that this worked. Here's the mod pack if you want to play it, and if you ever have any trouble with playing it, here's the Discord for it. And also,
I have hit 70 downloads on the
have you actually?
Curse Forge as of
Amazing!
Today. Well, 71 as of me re-downloading the bloody thing today.
Also, if you want to join my Discord, there's a few people in there. We have actually had a chat, which I feel like it's very funny to say.
A singular chat.
A singular chat.
One chat, not two chat, but three
Discord.
chat. One chat.
Hey. But I did that right before starting the stream today, so I obviously forgot to check if the actual chat was appearing. I'm sorry. It really frustrates me when it doesn't as well now, because I have actually gotten used to not reading out all the chats. So if you're watching this on YouTube for whatever reason, I don't actually know how many people watch stream re-uploads. I'm sorry, and if you're watching this on Twitch as a VOD, I'm also sorry because you don't always have the chat. I do usually. Eek. Okay, the basil raw chicken. Basil. I'm definitely saying that wrong, but that is definitely how I pronounce it, unfortunately. Okay, so I just need to actually level you up at this point, and then Blitz Rod is gonna hatch soon. Oh, that's fine. I'm trying to think of something like small that I could do in between doing the chickens, but I don't really know if there is, other than maybe collecting all of the trees and putting them out here, because this is what I started doing.
I think we should have... so we have a lot of saplings.
Yeah.
That... you know, in the bonsai pots.
What do you mean,
So we could do that. We have a lot of saplings that aren't in the bonsai pots.
Well, this is literally what I was just talking about it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, should I put some trees in some bonsai pots? And you were like, I think you should put some trees in some bonsai pots. I was like,
we didn't see the finale, but we did see a little bit of it, I think, when you were playing Terraria on Sunday.
But awesome.
Undead. But yeah, congratulations. That's a lot. That to me sounds like completing Avarisha and getting the creative mode items and things.
I honestly don't know what that meant. It was quite a challenge. I can only imagine because I genuinely don't know how hard Terraria is, but I feel like I said that name wrong now. But from what I believe you've told me and I've read up on it, it'd be hard. But you had 5 people. That does sound like that would help.
Just a little bit.
But no. I don't know what I was going to say. I will admit, when it comes to games that I don't know very well, I don't know how to speak about them. Not as much as I think. Okay, fair. I'll be honest, in any game, it typically takes me a while to get used to the idea of killing the scary things. It still took a few tries on the last boss fight. I mean, is it a good boss fight if it doesn't take you a few tries? If you kill it in one go, I don't feel like that's ever going to be satisfying.
Well, less satisfying anyway.
Well, yeah, because like you kind of want it to be hard to some degree, so that you can, like, when you finally kill it, there's like a sense of relief, which is maybe the worst way to put it, but like that's how I've always done it anyway. But finally, I mean, that's the feeling I get when I play a lot of Final Fantasy games anyway, when I'm killing a boss.
That sounds like a lot of effort.
Oh god. Sorry, I've just reread the message and like that sounds great.
Like a lot of it. Big effort is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Right, I'll be back shortly. I just have an appointment with the throne.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, the porcelain phone. How did it go? Okay, Moonstone and Magical Wood. Well, I haven't got a Magical Wood one yet anyway. Here you go. All enemies deal roughly 50% more base damage than in expert mode, or in other words, 3 times the damage from normal mode. For example, the blue slime does 18 to 24 damage per hit against a target with 0 defense instead. That actually sounds terrifying. Having so much damage, like, so I don't know if you were here when I've talked about it in the past, but I was the type of person who would play Minecraft on peaceful mode. Yes, you know, the game that, like, one of its huge features is the monsters and the mobs. I'd play it on peaceful mode because I was scared of them at easy. So...
I mean, you've effectively got easy mode at the moment with your armor and your sword.
It's probably why I'm not as scared.
Isn't your hatchet, like, better than my sword, if I remember correctly?
Yes.
You know, the thing meant for killing people versus chopping wood.
Because
I built yours out of, like, wyvern.
You always play it on hard. I will admit, my whole, like, Minecraft thing, like, I know there's a lot of people who obviously have played it for a lot longer than I ever have, but I was just scared of dying and losing all my stuff because I think I kind of put a self-pressure to be like, to not lose stuff. Luckily with modded Minecraft, that's not nearly as much of a problem. So I've also been playing Minecraft since about 2011. And even at the beginning of starting this series, I don't know how noticeable it was, but I was still on the whole, like, eek, creeper, Sam, help me. After the first time. I will admit, I've never really, like, I've mentioned it before, I've never completely played all the way through Minecraft. I've,
Not vanilla Minecraft, you must say, because you did actually... You personally killed the Ender Dragon this time.
I did. I've not ever got to the Ender Dragon on my own, in a vanilla world. And I don't know if I've ever gotten there with other people either, actually. Because I didn't play much multiplayer other than on, like, official, like, servers that don't really have just a, like, a free experience of, yeah, standard, like, on your own PC sort of situation. I honestly don't know how to explain what I just said any better than how I just said it, so I'm sorry.
Should be. No, I'm joking.
But no, I don't like to fail, basically. Terrible habit, because it puts you in a lot of problems. You don't try some things. But I hope to get over that fear by playing modded Minecraft and having my boyfriend get me really overpowered armor, so I don't even have to worry about it anymore. But no, it's probably one of the big reasons why I don't really play multiplayer games. However, I want to avoid that fear. One of my friends, Poon, I don't know if she's still in the chat or not, was like, hey, I'm gonna download Valorant, and I was like, oh, I've heard of that game, it looks kind of cool. I'll download it too, and I have yet to play it, mainly because I sleep in really late, and then it's time to stream. You are here. Hello, Polina.
That didn't happen today, and I think we can probably collectively just get up at 12 instead of 5.
We could, but we also did take, like, I'm pretty sure it was about a 2-hour, nearly 3-hour nap. So
to be fair, it was a very comfortable bed, though. Like,
it was a really good nap, I will admit. But no, I just don't wake up early enough, and because I stream at 8, and we usually have dinner around 5, 6. Which can sometimes go up to 7. I just don't really. I don't get up early. I need to sort myself out, but it is what it is currently.
It is. That's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But no, I'm hoping to break my fear of playing online games where you typically talk to other people. And my attempt will be probably in Valorant. I feel like that's... Honestly, I just don't want to go into, like... I know it probably already has a massive community, sorry, of people who are like, I know how to play this game so well, and I'm probably gonna get the fear of, well, I'm a big-ass noob, people are gonna get so mad at me. But hey, you're never gonna learn a game otherwise, are you really? So.
I mean, you gotta understand, there are noobs in everything. Don't worry about it.
I am the noob in everything, though. So I guess I have that on my back. I shouldn't have killed that chicken before putting his egg down, because we've had mistakes in the past. Oh wow, that's a... I think I've already... Do I not have the moons? Oh, I actually put you there. Okay, that's fine. I thought I just chucked it away. Everyone is / was a noob at some point. I know, but
Sounds great.
Like, I know this, like, I know this logically, but my brain does not like, probably comes from when I was younger, being told that, like, in class, like, you're so smart, or, like, my parents hyping me up in that regard. And
Big
just, then it becomes, if I'm not instantly good at something the first time I try it, which I'm trying to get better at, I like, kind of kick it in the bucket. Obviously, I'm trying to not do that.
Fucking best.
I have no idea what that is, so I'm so sorry.
It's a comic book series that's
Magical
based
chickens! I nearly threw you away!
typically nerd stuff.
Hey, you got me to read Galaxy's Edge, so... Which I haven't
Galaxy's
finished.
Edge is fucking awesome.
I feel that.
Speaking of which, I don't listen to audiobooks that much right now, and
yeah,
that's a problem.
Kind of sad. Feel the first child strive to succeed mentality is hard. So I'm the youngest of 5 kids, but because I'm the youngest, I was just expected to kind of be good at stuff. Or when my brother was like doing classes and stuff, I'd just take an interest.
I'm the first child, so that helps.
I take interest in like his work and stuff, so I'd kind of pick up on stuff a bit earlier because I'd just be paying attention, and it kind of ruined me. The youngest does also have same like. I grew up with
fucking middle children having all the shit.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say that, but like, unfortunately, it isn't just a stark thing of like the first child is like gets all the problems, because I had a lot of my own problems that my brother didn't have to worry about, and that was probably, I say my brother because I mainly grew up with him and stuff. You're the older of the two of you and stuff, my brother. Well, yeah, my sister moved out at 16. My sister and the elder two boys were actually from a previous marriage. So the only one that I actually lived with out of the previous marriage was my sister. And I've only ever met one of the elder boys once, the other one I've never met. So it's a bit of a situation, let's put it that way. But yeah. I did end up having basically a lot of pressure, because like my parents always said to me like, you're the more academic one, your brother's more physically capable. So as someone who was a very chubby child and grew up to be overweight and their BMI be like obese and stuff, that was very fun to deal with. But we're back on track now, guys. Sorry, that's probably getting way too personal, but
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
All right.
Heck yeah. Sometimes the words just come out and I don't realize I should shut them. Like, shut the mouth, you know? I'll work on that.
It's okay to have some release. Don't worry too much, Eddie.
Yeah. Not like I'm delving
Factory.
completely, I guess. But the youngest isn't always... They have different issues. The youngest
has the easiest.
They
get babied too much.
Oh yeah. Imagine feeling like you're not allowed to move out.
Hey. That's an issue right now, actually. Oof.
Yeah.
Yay!
Actually, though, like, low-key, no.
Not even fucking low-key at this point, Jesus.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it somehow helps someone, doing something right. God, I should stop. But no, it's okay.
Why did I think that would be a fucking good idea? I just pit you on the circuits. The circuit boards. What, like, they're used in everything. There's 39 pages with 3 recipes per.
Nice. You do the same sometimes. Well, to be honest, I'm not too surprised for someone who streams, like, from what I know is almost all day. Like, obviously I follow you, so I just noticed you seem to be live the entire day. So I'm not too shocked that you end up going into some personal stuff. I mean, yeah, especially when you're chatting with friends as well.
Yeah, we're talking about you. We watch your streams. Deal with it.
What do you say, then? We may not always chat because I'm a weirdo that is very much a lurk, which I hate, but here we are. How I live my life.
Oh yeah, we're aware that yours were 8 hours. Your last stream was an 8-hour stream.
I mean, to be fair though, if you enjoy it and you are only doing it once a week, like, that's kind of. I
imagine that wouldn't get too draining, to be honest.
No. Oh. Okay. I actually want to keep those basil rolls and blitz rolls for another time. You needed the downtime though too. That's fair enough, yeah. Oh. I mean, I'm sure things are gonna change in terms of my streaming situation. When I move and stuff. When we move and I end up back at uni, like, it's not gonna be what it is currently. It was pretty quiet stream though, like 1 to 2 viewers all day. Barrier hype must have died down.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's a real shame when like a game you enjoy like maybe doesn't have as much hype, because I feel like there are quite a few people playing it. Like I know some YouTubers that we watched that started streaming after COVID happened that were playing it for a while, but then that also becomes a problem because when there are big YouTubers moving over to Twitch, obviously, they do bring a lot of people over to Twitch, obviously, but at the same time,
they also suck up all the randos.
They're like, I know these
that's
guys.
just how it is, though, isn't it? Like...
Yeah, it is definitely the industry. It can be a little bit frustrating, I imagine. I can't read at all right now. Got some things you can line up now between someone wanting to do more, some Satisfactory or Factorio or something.
Satisfactory is a game I need to get back the fuck into because I haven't played since the nuclear reactors were added, and I wanna do some nuclear stuff because nuclear go fun. Yes. Oh, I need to get back into that. I played the absolute bollocks off Factorio. I remember I bought a Factorio key off G2A got ages ago, and then they refunded me because it was apparently a dodgy key. And then I just bought it again, like a year later, after having 14 quid given back to me for free. So basically, I played Satisfactory for free for about a year and a half. Completely legitimately, as far as I was concerned. Turns out it wasn't. But, yeah.
But hey, you didn't do it with the intent
I've got it.
do it right.
I've got it now. I've got it now again, and I just bought it on Steam this time. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Like, pirating isn't great, but there are some people who will do it to test the game and then buy it later anyway. Which
when I was younger
isn't
and
the
didn't
best
have money,
way.
I would pirate almost everything. I'm not condoning my actions, but I didn't have any money to spend. But then the moment I got a job, I was like, what's the point of spending 4 hours attempting to download this, where it could be dodgy, it could be this, this, and that, and Steam is just great.
Steam is really
like genuinely, Steam makes it so easy to buy games. There's no point in piracy, like if you've got the money for it. And when I have the money, since I've had the money rather, I don't bother pirating anymore because there's no point.
Oh, I'm
you know?
exactly the same though. Like if I have the money,
a lot of kids will pirate things because it's free and they don't have money. And that's what I did as a child, and basically until I got employed and could afford it. I don't think it's right to pirate. Don't get me wrong.
No. It's not. Like basically, if you have the money, don't pirate.
Damn straight.
Please.
I adore Netflix and Amazon Prime. They're so good. I don't need to pirate content because I've got all the content I could ever want.
And the nice thing especially about Amazon and Netflix is obviously you can set it up to have more than one person use it. It's not.
So for example, you use your dad's and I use my own. Well, people don't see it right. So what's fun is I was reading an article that discussed the increase in piracy recently, linked to the fact that 100 streaming services have popped up. Because they're just linked. Because people will pirate because some consolidations, such as Popcorn Time, which is one from back in the day, I'm not sure if it's still running, are better. They're just easier to use than 5 streaming platforms. You know what I mean?
It goes back and forth. It becomes a problem when I nearly just killed that chicken. That would have been actually terrible. Okay. It does go back and forth. It goes both ways in that when there becomes that there are too many, people are just like, well, I don't want to pay for all of them. That literally defeats the purpose of why they exist.
It's not even that a lot of the time. They've got to scroll through like 4 different fucking apps to go and find the one thing. Where the pirate alternative, using Popcorn Time or Showbox, I'm not condoning using those, by the way. I will point out. But those options, everything's there. Everything. I remember when I looked at it, you could get all the series of Friends, with no copyright restrictions on whether Netflix will disappear it halfway through the rewatch, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, that is very frustrating, I will say.
I'm not trying
to
to advertise popcorn time, believe me, because that'll. I just want streaming services to do better. That's all. I love using them, and I want better. That's all.
Obviously, the main issue with piracy is that you don't necessarily know what you're getting when you pirate something. Like, there is no way to fully protect yourself, no matter whether the site is trusted or anything. You can never fully protect yourself, and it is easier and much safer for you and your devices to just not pirate. So if you have the money to, and you basically to not do so, why are you pirating? Like, I'm not even going to read those messages out, Undead, because it is not.
It is not sponsored. It is not hashtag ad. Hashtag.
I must say, in what world would like a pirate website want you to advertise for them? Like, let's just take this into like the real world. Well, obviously it is in the real world, but let's just.
Have you read Undead's comment?
My favorite thing was back when you could pirate LimeWire Pro using LimeWire.
Amazing.
But like, it's just those things where it's like, I forgot what I was saying originally before reading that, so hey.
Remember, you wouldn't download a car.
That ad, genuinely...
Such a meme.
It's a meme now, but genuinely, when I was younger, every time that came on, it scared me.
I think that was the point.
Like, I understand its meaning, but like, even now, I just get flashbacks. And it's
by the way, Undead, you can download a car. There are free-to-use 3D printing bits.
I just like... It'd be like...
Google it.
Like, I want it. One sec. I'm gonna... I would find it, but like... I can't right now, but... The intense music was very... Honestly, there was something about that ad that genuinely scared me. And it wasn't even like the general thing of like piracy, like the whole theme of that. It wasn't even that. It was the music. It was the quick cuts. It was just that whole thing of like, boom. Like, you're gonna, like, it made me feel like I was gonna like blow up if I pirated. Like, it was
don't blow
weird. Up. Demon Metal Chicken. Honey, I got the Demon Metal Chicken.
I'm well proud of you.
That took so long.
It did. Well done, though.
Hey, it wasn't as long as the other chicken you asked me first. Now I can actually put these guys into their own little things.
Well, I actually actively need that one. That's not the Demon Metal one.
I know. Which is the Blizz. I haven't got it yet. I'm very close. I have the Blitz one now. I'm just waiting for them to breathe.
My favourite thing is you can now download a firearm. There are genuine 3D printers.
Are we back at college? Are you doing some quick analysis?
Oh god.
Do I need to hard? I'm acting as if college like wasn't such a great time. College was like amazing. I loved college.
I know you really loved college.
Jump cut to prison. Amazing. But college was good. I enjoyed college. This first year of uni, however, not the same. But I've talked about that before, and I'm not going to rant about it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I nearly killed you. I'm sorry, chicken.
Honestly, I thought you said me then, and I was just like, well, nothing new.
I feel like that should have been a something new, me trying to kill you.
Yeah, it probably should have been.
I haven't... What?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll feel...
What about your devious plans that I heard you speaking about in your sleep?
You were sleeping too, so I don't know how that works.
You don't know that.
You were just making a joke. You didn't realize you were analyzing. You went into full analysis mode. Like, genuinely, that is something you could write in a paper and, like, get away with. Then again, I suppose a lot of analysis is just bullshitting, so not that
Fuck
hard
off.
in reality.
Flashback to GCSE English.
Actually,
The door is
GCSE...
red to signify their outrage, or the author just thought it looked like red in their fucking mind.
I'm gonna be honest though, like, I have never been more proud of myself than getting back my report on typography, which I have mentioned here many, many times. But like, I was so proud of that report. The response I got from it was amazing. Wow, those two chickens popped out at the same time there. I was so proud. I was told that in a class of mostly third years, by the way, that it was my paper that was going to be shown as an example of amazing, like, personal writing, which I was like, oh my god. The best kind of analysis, full-on sarcastic rant that ends up being enlightening.
Agreed. Very agreed.
Honestly, it's the weird things that make me happy. Did I put off writing it for weeks and weeks and weeks? Yes.
Yes. Yes, you did. I remember having to convince you that it was the right path to go to actually write the bloody thing.
I mean...
And then, like, 2 days before the due date, you were just like, okay, I'm done now. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
No, it was later than that. It was like a day or so before.
Even, like, close the day before. It's fine. Let me big you up. Damn it.
I mean, I have done, like... I remember with college finishing off my major project, like, a good 3-4 days before it was due.
Yeah.
Okay, so some people may not find this very impressive, but as someone who is a master procrastinator, which honestly, it is very impressive to me that I'm actually here streaming when I stream and actually when I say I am. But I procrastinate a lot of my work, and I put it off until the last day. I don't do anything. And being able to actually sit there and complete something and have it done before the due date, before the day it is due, is just... It's such a great feeling, and I never felt it before. It just says your work will be shown off to future students. Debbie Ryan Hairtuck. Me? Okay, actually though...
I don't understand the reference!
Finally, it's me understanding something that Sam doesn't. I've shown
It's fine,
you
I'll just
those...
start referencing history again.
God, I've actually shown you these memes before. I'll be honest though, a lot of the memes that have come out from, like, obviously her clips throughout Disney and stuff, so Debbie Ryan played some characters on Disney. She played Jessie from Jessie. She played Bailey from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So it's a Disney Channel thing. So these were shows I watched when I was a lot younger. And also various other Disney
Is this the one where the intro song was, "Hey Jessie"?
Yeah, that I kept joking about
God,
like a few streams ago. And basically, the way that she acts and she portrays a lot of her emotions has become a meme, because it's very much like and weird blinking and just like, it's almost, somehow it was meant to be like, not noticeable, like it's meant to feel very natural, but watching it back it looks a little abnormal, basically. Recognise the show, your wife used to watch that.
Yes! Sweet Life, hell yes.
Did you not hear when I said that show name?
I did, but like Dead recognized it, so I was like, yeah. One that I actually recognized straight off the bat and I actually watched as a kid.
I literally...
This is the Sweet Life!
Yeah, and it has just become a bit of a meme, but like a lot of the memes, like, I know they're taking the piss out of her, but they're worse than like Debbie Ryan's versions. Like, I watch them and they feel so much more cringy, and cringy, I mean, and I don't know if that's like the point, but I don't like it. It was like funny like the first time I saw it, and then I just started going like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Which ain't fun because memes ain't meant to be like that. They're meant to be wholly enjoyable always, of course. You didn't watch Disney Channel shows. You're more of a Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Toonami kid. I never really.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if does the UK have Toonami? I don't ever remember that existing. But no, I watched Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network when I was younger as well. I also watched Disney Channel though. Like, just how that was. Like, yes, Dragon Ball Z indeed. I don't actually ever remembering watching it on TV though. My brother always had like DVDs or would find the episodes online basically and watch them. So, and we played a lot of the games as well, which is how I know all of those. Which is not how I know what Dragon Ball Z is anyway. Mainly from the games. Cowboy Bebop at 11 p.m. right when you went to bed. See, when I was younger though, because I was the youngest, we used to be allowed to. At least when my brother was still in secondary school, allowed to pick like the show we wanted to watch in the morning before going off to school. I never got to pick it, so I kind of was left to watch whatever he wanted. There were days where I could actually wake up in the morning, and I'd wake up an hour before anyone else in the house just to watch my own shows for a little bit. Maybe a bit mental, but like I did. And so I'd typically go and watch the Disney Channel, or I'd watch iCarly on Nickelodeon. But I also watched like your SpongeBob SquarePants, although kind of has got a bit repetitive in the end. One show I really loved.
SpongeBob SquarePants repetitive.
I know, right? One show I really loved was Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go. That's meh. Very much a toddler show at this point. But Teen Titans, the original, was amazing. Also watched Teen Titans. Sorry. But I loved that show. That was always amazing. Exactly, not that new garbage. And then there was, oh my god, I can't believe I've forgotten every show name that was in my head. Obviously, watch the classic, you know, Pokemon and stuff like that. Right. I feel like I'm, like, me and my brother are the only ones who remember this show. Shaolin Showdown? Avatar: The Last Airbender. I watched it a lot when I was younger, yes. I also want to start rewatching it. I rewatched the first episode the other day. I just haven't really sat down to watch it in a while. So I really want to rewatch it. What other shows were there? You've heard of it but never watched it. At least you've heard of it. Like, most people don't, like, they're just like, I don't even know. But I loved that show. What else was there? I don't even know. But no, I've watched quite the variety. Before the first movie. I'll be honest, I don't even know what the first movie was. Is that the one with the mermaids? Or not? Or do they both have mermaids? I don't know. I don't really remember a lot of SpongeBob. I don't know if that makes me a bad person or not, but like... You'd know. I didn't... After a certain point, I got annoyed when my brother asked to put SpongeBob on the TV. I found it boring. Also, with SpongeBob though, did you think that his parents were just circular sponges, or did you think they were cookies? Because I grew up thinking they were cookies, and it was a new shock to me to find out that they were just circular sponges. Genuinely, I was shook when I found that out though. Or the best music from the earliest episodes. I never watched them chronologically, so I have no idea which ones are when.
Oh. Energy cube.
Why is that chicken better than this chicken? I've just gone and fed it rubbish. Bye-bye. Aristocrat Pizza, no, this is Patrick. Dumb or stupid Texas.
No! This is Patrick!
Is the Krusty Krab? No.
Fucking love Patrick. Best boy.
Wasn't, like, Patrick also had an episode where his parents came down. Well, parents. And wasn't the whole, like, punchline of that they just weren't his parents?
Yeah.
Like, do exactly as I do. No, the lid! The lid! Frickin' hell. That episode, genuinely, like, full on, like, you know when just someone doesn't understand you? Obviously, that's kind of the point of the whole thing. Genuinely, those vibes the entire time. Just secondhand embarrassment, almost. Like...
You normally hate secondhand embarrassment.
I can't handle it, I'll be honest. Shows that have, like, where it's, like, embarrassing.
We should just have SpongeBob in the background of the stream.
I feel like I'd get copyright claimed for that. You know?
So, they can claim us, they can have it.
I'm starting something here, I don't want to ruin it. You know? Like, no thank you. Let's get a rat piper.
Oof.
Speaking of rats, we do have rats.
Oh, in this most recent update, I turned them spawning off in the Aether. Because they just spawned everywhere.
I appreciate you, honey.
Thank you.
We have rats, but they all, like... I would see the point of having rat cages, right? If they don't actually move around the rat cage.
Just... cage?
Because now I've got to come out here and very awkwardly try and pick them up and put them in. Like, one, I need to see... Okay, you're a female. Ah, no, don't run away!
Well, don't call them a female, then.
But that is... Oh, I just released all of them now. Okay. What are you? You're a male.
God, that's noisy. Oh god, that's all noisy. I think I need to get the muffler upgrade for all of them.
Oh. Luckily we can't hear Sam's sound.
I also need to get the speed upgrade for all of them.
Like this rat just feels very alone. I wish the rats actually ran around them. Like, genuinely, what's the point of having rat cages? There we go. Now they're more spread out and they won't die.
Well, that's the 3 times ore processing done for every single ore in its own individual line.
Damn, honey.
Yeah, I started that today.
Well, I'm glad you managed to do it and finish it.
Yep.
Is that you finished on that then?
I think so. I've got to do some upgrades to everything.
Okay, well, once you've done your upgrades, I have a proposal.
I know what you want.
I want to hook up the chickens. Is that what you knew I wanted? I'm confused.
Yes.
Okay. I think I've got Basil down. No, I have a demon metal chicken. That's good to know. Bye-bye. It's really not keeping up on actually killing the chickens that I was upgrading.
Okay, we've run out of sugarcane.
How? Honey, just go get some sugarcane. It's not hard. We literally, like, do you not remember the clock situation that we did for this SNAD? Like, I don't think it's actually world height anymore. It's not, it's...
No, because I broke it at the end of last stream.
Oh, wow, it may be world height actually at this point. Never mind, okay. I got past the cloud and I just saw it continued, so... There's actually so much, like... The only thing I can actually see in the distance is sugarcane. So I feel like we'll be fine. Are you really not producing anything useful right now? Like, really? Serious? Okay, well I'm gonna separate you for a minute. Free. Magical wood, paper. See, seeds make the chicken process a lot quicker. Because usually all the waiting comes from, I think for them to age up at the doi. As if that wasn't obvious. But...
Okay, so energy usage is up to 250,000 RF per tick at the moment, with the new factory online. That's 100k RF increase.
How does the sugarcane have the structural integrity to hold its own weight 100 of meters up in the sky? I'll be honest.
Just SNAD.
It's some master sugarcane and has had some awesome fertilization to make it completely strong. Without any issues whatsoever. It's called SNAD. It's a really good investment. I'm pretty sure it actually just takes some sand and like you'll be
I'll be back. There's an issue with the back door.
Oh, ooh. I love issues in the house. They're so much fun. Did I not kill the other demon metal chicken? What is, like, my purpose if not to kill the demon metal chicken? Honestly, the words that are coming out my mouth are just proving to me that I need to think before I speak a little more. I used to, and then I went, screw that. Now I'm realizing there was a reason for why. So this lunar reactive chicken's almost done, and I'm pretty happy about that. Me too. Okay, I need you useful things. Oh. I feel like the color chickens were originally doing so well with leveling up. I'm just sighing here over my chickens like, they're doing so well. So, what chicken should I do next? I suppose I should find one that's kind of annoying, maybe that's kind of useful for Sam, but you're gonna have to tell me what that is. Schlag. Sorry. It's not that funny, but here we are. Ooh, actually, seeing as they're getting close to 10, 10, 10, I'm gonna go ahead and get some Luna. And we'll actually place it down, as that would be relatively useful. I don't even know how much we have, because I'm pretty sure the only way we're even... Wow, hello, Caps Lock. Well, we don't have a lot. Well, it'll be enough for now, I guess. I have to remember that we don't actually have the full amount. There we go. Actually, I need one more. That's... Oh wait, no I don't. Maths, hello? I only had 11, right? I'm gonna question it. I'm just gonna let it be. Because better to 2 than not to, I guess. Do I have 2 moonstone chickens now? Why am I even... Have I... Why am I so confused by this at the minute? Okay, demon metal chicken. Definitely not your best type of egg, but here we go. I'm gonna make sure that you don't exist anymore. Here we go. As you can tell, I'm kind of just commentating what I am doing because speaking is hard. Hello, Magenta. Well, that's not very useful for you, is it? Oh wait, no, that is actually a Luna chicken. Did I only put one down, didn't I? It was 10, 10, 10. There we go. Oh, I didn't put any down that were 10, 10, 10. Never mind. Why did I think that was the magenta chicken? Actually, I just need another Blitz chicken to go off, you know? Off, Blitz. Come on. In the meantime, let me just do some clearing of the inventories. Okay, the balance is almost done. That's fine. We did want to get some more trees going on, because it's kinda... Well, what saplings do we actually already have? We've done that one, done that one, done that one. We've actually got an occasion of mind. A eucalyptus? Ooh. Wait, I'm doing it. I've got a dark... Okay. Dark wood. Hopseed sapling, interesting. The jungle sapling we haven't actually got yet. We haven't got a maple either. Ironwood, I don't really know what... Golden raspberry? These are some random sapling. I don't know what half of these are. Oh, the willow trees are actually well pretty. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why there are so many. Oh, sakura. And a rubber tree sapling. I mean, I think I've got one of each of those. And obviously, we can go to the market. Oh, I never put the market boy back down. I don't know what that block's called. I know exactly what it looks like. Now I feel bad. It's getting cold in this room. The window open, the fan on, like... Oof. Ooh, one thing I am gonna actually need is I'm gonna need some birch chests. I'll be honest, I don't know why I'm doing it all in birch, but... Because the birch chests don't even look nice, but... There we go. 1, 2, 3, okay. 9 plus 5. 14. We're gonna need some bonsai pots as well. I don't even know if we have enough. I'm gonna need... Well, I don't need 14. I actually need, frickin' 13. Can't even do -1 apparently. And I'm gonna need to get clay and cook some of it. But hey ho, that's how we go. I think I can hear Sam coming back up the stairs. Hey. Well, I thought I could anyway. Damn it. 1. Oop. I don't actually think I have enough here to be able to put down nearly as many as I want to. Well, I mean enough space, not necessarily anything else, I'll be honest. Yeah. Basically, I just want it easy for us to run around it, which is the reason why there's 3 in between. I only need to fit 1 more as well. How frustrating. Damn. I'll put a block there, that will work, that'll be fine. No need to cry, we're all good.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to drop in and out of this stream.
Oh, what's going on?
I will tell you after the stream, or off stream.
Okay.
Nothing super serious, just, yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, now I'm gonna be curious about that the entire stream, but there we go.
I'll text you in a sec.
Okay. That's just live. I'm gonna fill in the edges here to make this feel less like I've ruined the landscape. Ominous. It is a little bit, isn't it? This way. we'll have a little bit more to expand to. Well, theoretically, I actually hate the way that looks.
It's just not stream safe content.
Oh, okay.
So I'll text you. Well, not like that. Not like that. Get your mind out of the gutters.
Just like, hoy. I've decided to make use of myself. Personal info and stuff, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's personal info, it's, yeah. I've texted you on Discord.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't get a message, but I can't open up my Discord on my PC. Because we are literally using that yet.
Out your calls. I've,
Okay. I don't like it when it looks like it'll probably look better when it's all grass later anyway.
yeah.
It's like
You're trying to do some like integration with the local hillside and not just flatten it like I did for the wheat field. In fact, I didn't even just flatten it. I covered a river for the wheat field.
Mean, you did make it look nice. I just don't really know what to do in terms of
if you're going to make a sheer
around.
wall, you need to put something there that makes it look like it's being like held, like the dirt is being held back by like a wall.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just mainly like I don't necessarily want to use stone.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I would kind of have to integrate it with your wall, and that makes the most sense. Also, I just feel like I don't know. I was trying to make it look kind of just like we had happened to place these things here, as opposed to
Yeah.
And terraforming is my weakest skill, and yet I want to try and make everything fit the landscape. Literally, though.
Honestly, sometimes I just give up and flatten everything.
Like,
which is what I did over here for these factories.
I think you were here when I was... I think you were here when I was doing, the little floaty island up here. This was, like, the nightmare of trying to make it look like it had just been pulled. Like... It just... I don't even necessarily think it looks that good. I also should probably add some more layers at the bottom of it. But, like, to make this look like it had just been kind of pulled from the ground below, that was... I hate it. Also, do you like the tower? The smelter
Flattening is a little boring, agreed. But there was a hill here.
Oh yeah, so this entire thing that is all flat
there was
now.
A hill up to about here.
Yeah.
Where I am.
Like with mine colonies, it's so boring just having a single flat plane, but yeah, it's the easiest thing to make it work. Yeah, definitely. I mean, so Sam's very much the type of person who kind of wants to always go live in a cliff, as in like live on top of a cliff. I'm more of
and then have an elevator that goes all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, and then I'm underground
in a
hello,
basement.
Hello, chickens. Whereas I'm more of the type of person who kind of wants to live in a plains because it's easier to get around. Like, I feel like that's more important than being on the top of the cliff. I don't know. I feel like the saltpeter chickens should be here, but they're not because Slag is up here.
Don't call me a slag, that's rude.
I called you nothing.
I'm also not nothing, I'll have you know.
God's sake.
I win!
I just... Never mind. I give up with your... Oh, wait.
Don't give up with me.
That's a 10-10-10. Wow. Well done, this chicken, for getting up so quickly to a 10-10-10. I didn't actually realize it was that far on the... Like, it was that close to being a 10-10-10. It's kind of funny. Okay, let me go take it to where it belongs. You'll build in plains, but you won't flatten the entire biome. Oh yeah, no. I won't flatten the entire biome of the plains either.
There's no point in flattening the entire thing.
I found like
Just
an error
flatten
there.
the bit you're going to work with.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I can't remember what L is in the alphabet, so alphabetizing this may have been a waste. It's down here. A log chicken will. It'll be better when all the chickens are in here. But
Such
there
a
we go.
fucking rude though. I've forgotten the alphabet. Who actually learned the alphabet besides the song, though? Let's be real.
I couldn't tell you what it is without the song. Like, the only reason why, like, you don't necessarily need the alphabet to know how to spell or anything. It's just a random order that was put the alphabet in. Like,
Yep.
I don't even know how to better explain it than that.
Random.
Actually, you can die.
Oh.
Not you. Do not have to misinterpret. The problem where, like, because you're obviously watching my stream, but it's slightly delayed, so you actually don't know what I'm talking about because you can hear me in real time. Makes
so I just assume you're talking to me.
Makes those sort of things slightly awkward, but it is how we do. Combination. Oh, okay, sorry, I was waiting for this chicken to actually lay an egg for ages. Now you can go back with you, and we can actually attempt for that to work. Okay, I want you to lay me another 10-10-10, which is why I haven't killed you yet. That's a sentence. Just put down another moonstone chicken. I don't know what level you are. Oh, you're better than this one. Bye-bye. Okay. I'm trying to take, like, a bit of a break, kinda, from these lot. Speaking of, I actually need to kill this moonstone chicken now. And do some bonsai stuff. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-dum. Hey, look at all my brick. Oh, I can't even get it all. Stakes when paid. All my brick. There we go. Yeah, I need 13. Brick! You excited about the brick, Paulina? We're gonna need 13 hoppers.
There was this guy in the lower years at school that broke his foot with a brick, so I nicknamed him Brick.
Oh wow!
I was very inventive.
Hmm. You were so excited. Why are these two different bonsai pots? I'm confused. Okay, well. Bricks are exciting. Let's be real here. They make bonsai pots which allow you to grow trees, which we haven't made like ridiculously hard or anything, which I am happy about.
I feel like Paulina is taking the mic.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh.
Well, she might be being sincere, but if I had said it, I would have probably been. No, I don't know. It's definitely a story. Did your friend who no. Did your friend appreciate being called Brick?
It wasn't my friend.
Oh. That makes that slightly more of a sad thing to be like, I called him Brick, meaning you were probably trying to take the piss out of him.
Yeah, but the younger years, that's what you do.
Well, in my younger years, I had my brother who was in the older years, so this is the perspective, call me Hagrid, which I was then bullied for the rest of my life about, so... Just Yay. What you do, though, innit?
It is. It is.
Oh, do these need to be on like a special thing? Well, never mind. We talk to you guys later. Probably gonna have to put a label on these trees to say what they are. Because baba.
1, 2,
Because
3.
I definitely don't know what any of these trees are. I'm gonna be honest with you.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
we only
13,
have one that's not
14, 15,
growing
16,
anything.
17,
Weird.
17
Okay.
stacks.
Oh no, we do have 2. Never mind. I was confused because I was like, I had 2 trees left that I had originally accounted for, but only 1 pot. Actually, look at the willow trees though. The willow trees are so pretty. We actually had one by the house, but I removed it because we were building out in the direction that it existed in. Which I must admit, I feel a little bit guilty about now because they are actually really pretty.
Yeah.
Although their wood doesn't look very nice. Does it turn green? Oh, it does turn green. Interesting. Okay. This basil road chicken can die. Perfect. I feel so mean every time I'm just like, you can die.
It's the natural order of things.
Eek. I still haven't got a blizzard chicken, which is mildly frustrating.
One day. One day I'll be able to make my machines.
Wait, are you solely relying on this chicken?
Yep. I could not find any for thermal expansion, so I'm waiting on it to get to tier 3. Mechanism is used for the majority of my stuff, so it's not really a problem, but...
Right. Well, you may be waiting another stream, unfortunately. I don't know.
That's alright.
Depends how well the next hour goes.
It's just the auto crafting is a little slow because of it. It's alright, it's not a problem. Like, I can deal.
Fortunately, my luck has been minimal. Oh, you're a 10-10-10! Aren't you wonderful?
Shit out of me. They could care less. Someone stuck in
You know, I must say the flying makes things a lot quicker.
It does.
I wish this chicken wouldn't take so long to get up its levels, but here we go. Some are just not as quick as others, I guess. Take a little bit longer and that's fine. Enough, but anyway. You had a frog hat! Sorry.
Frog?
Frog. Okay. Oh wow, you have ages. Let's speed you up! Okay, you're a level 10, so I actually don't need to feed you anything, because you will feed up. You'll age up plenty quick. I'm just gonna stand for a second and stretch out my legs.
Okay.
Because my knee is giving me knack again. I'm old, everybody. No, I'm kidding. I'm 28.
I'm old.
You are 22. You are hardly old.
That's old! I've got no fun birthday left. I'm old. You've at least got 21. Not that that gets you anything new in this country.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I suppose I got 25 when I can rent a van.
I want to say a joke. Can I say the joke? Do I have the permission to say the joke, honey?
Is it dead?
No. It's...
Yeah.
You have to have your driving license first.
Look, I am a drivist at heart, okay? Like, wild
you
at heart,
can drive, and the only reason why you haven't passed is literally because of...
I can't do it.
You can't do the test.
I was
apparently.
like 2 or 3 weeks off doing my goddamn test.
Yeah. God. Lena.
Yeah, but thing is, I'll be able to rent a van before she can,
currently.
so it's funny.
You'll be able to rent one, but you won't be able to drive one. But
You won't be able
to. Jim. Oh gosh. You're not dead undead. You are actually undead.
He's undead. We're fucking nerds.
Honestly, that was a shit joke from both of us just then. Utter rubbish.
Honestly, though, do you expect anything different from me?
I expect nothing more from either of us, I'll be honest. We both made the same joke.
Because we're the best type of people.
Maybe for each other, yeah. Blitz. You're the best chicken. You're actually not. You're doing me not so great right now. You're not getting me.
Doing you bad.
They are doing me bad. They're not producing. Also, why do they have to be such weird chickens? They look so odd. You walked in sound a little bit.
Wouldn't insult the chickens' looks. We kind of need them.
Well,
Plus, they can't really change that.
But like, they just don't. They literally don't have a body. Now I feel worse for saying that because that could be completely out of context, and that's not what I mean.
What, that they don't have a body?
Yeah.
That the chicken doesn't have a body?
The chicken does not have a body.
Why didn't the chicken go to the dance?
It didn't have no body?
It didn't have a body to go with.
I feel like I said the same joke, but...
Yes.
Oh yeah, another 10, me chicken. Okay.
I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head.
And here is our daily interlude of musical music.
Via Sam's mouth.
Yeah.
I need 3 more speed upgrades.
You can do it, lovely.
I know.
I'm just trying to give you some encouragement. Sam, no, that's the skeleton joke.
Have a body.
Oh, this one's gonna be one off. Oh no, it's not. What? Oh, there's only 5 slots. I'm actually a twig. I don't know what that means. I've been thinking this, like, for some reason I keep thinking the nest have 6 slots. They only have 5.
Have I pushed my turbine too far?
I don't know, have you?
I think so.
Oh, honey, don't hurt your turbine.
Well, I'm not hurting it, I'm just pushing it real fast.
It's gonna fly
It
off.
can go much faster, by the way. It can go a lot faster.
Why do you take so long? Like...
I'm like at 1/10 of capacity.
Oof.
April's not a twig.
I'm hardly a twig in the sense of what most people use the word twig in. But at the same time, I feel like I had a moment where, like, my brain just broke as easily as, like, an actual twig.
Oh, I see.
Like, it felt like I had been blown. You thought I was quoting a date. You were confused. Oh! Because of my name.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I see. Yeah, no, to be fair, I've done that. I go out with the woman, so don't feel bad.
My name is Complete Confusion, and we love it.
Give me a second.
So, this is how I live. Do you want to hear almost everyone I meet will be, I'll be like, hi, I'm April, nice to meet you. And they'll be like, oh, April, May, June, July. And I'm just like, haha, you got me. So good. I haven't heard that like 100 times. Oof. That's some swearing. Don't hear that. It's fine. We have all been there. Even I've been there. There have been many a conversation where people are talking about dates and I'm nearby and I haven't heard most of the conversation. But I hear April, so I assume they're trying to talk to me. They're not usually trying to talk to me. Yeah, see, it's the fun thing about the fact that I have never used my username as like a nickname or anything. So my username, whenever anyone speaks to me, has no correlation to my actual name, obviously. So I do try to make it clear my name is April, because not only is it like just not a normal name, well, I suppose that's the point. It's not a normal name, so... Well, it's a month, so people just get more confused. They're like, why are you talking about April so much, you know? Because it's me. It's fun times having a month name. I don't know what else I want to say on that. April Fool's is like always the best day though, because, you know, I am.
Isn't that every day
fool.
when you're a fool? I'm sorry. I take it back.
And that's why. You know, like, I don't know if
I love you.
everyone will know about this, but like, back in the day, there used to be like this whole thing. It was mainly went around Facebook, where it was like, oh, you should type your name into type your name in, like, your first name into Google, and the first image is you. Well, my name's April, so the only image I ever got was like Easter or April Fools or like something to do with spring. Like,
Oh, no.
I didn't even get to have like just a random picture of a person, because that was kind of the point. It was like, this is what you'll look like in 10 years. And I was just like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna be a fool then. It was really hard to take that into my own stride when I was younger.
I can imagine.
How rude of Google to just assume you're a fool. I know, right? Like, just let me be stupid in my own right, okay? I don't need to be told. I already know.
Oof.
I'm kidding. I don't think I'm a complete idiot, but I do have moments, and I think most people have moments, and it's okay. We're human. If you were smart all the time, I don't think you could call yourself smart. You know?
Those that don't consider themselves to be potentially an idiot are most likely the idiots.
To a certain degree, I suppose, yeah. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. I am in routine. You're smart enough to realize that you're not smart.
Oh god, that's it's the there's a graph that describes that quite perfectly. I'll link it to you. I don't know how it's best to actually link that to you, April. It's called, so there's this part on stupidity, because you think you're as smart as an expert, because you're so stupid to not know how much you don't know. And then everything after that is just the valley of normal people who know that they're not necessarily as smart enough to know a lot on a subject, you know?
Yeah, I mean, as someone who plays a lot of games, I don't know a lot about games, so,
That's
welcome.
okay.
Wait, did I say I play a lot of games? I don't even play a lot of games. Like,
You play games a lot.
I suppose that is kinda true. I need my seeds. Shut up. Don't even... Stop laughing. We don't need that right now. That's not what we want. No. Stop. Get some help, maybe. For God's sake. I did already, that's fine then. Don't lose your head.
You're not running, you're running. Yeah, when some of these go down, it's gonna catch up.
Oh, also, I don't know if... I didn't announce it this time, which is very unusual for me. I have a Blizz chicken now. Sorry for kind of facing the camera so close just then.
It's okay.
I just kind of was pulling the pillow up and yeah, it happened. I practically headbutted the camera, I'll be honest. Look at all those chickens. Become a chicken today and subscribe. No.
Sorry. The amount you do chickens, to be honest, I'm honestly surprised you didn't just become a chicken person instead of a fish person.
The fish is in, like, deep-rooted, okay? The chicken thing, and the only reason why I even said the chicken thing with the whole subscribe is because the soundbite is, look at all those chickens. So, I couldn't find one of my, memeable lines that I have in many YouTube videos, or one of Polina's, because Polina, thank you so much for being such a good sport, by the way. You are many... I have many of my sound bites for, like, bits and whatnot. As you may or may not know, for people who've been here for a while and maybe have seen some people follow, the cheese is so good is in fact Polina. Way back in the day, I don't know if she wanted me to announce that, but it is a class line.
Before she found out she was lactose intolerant, which makes it really funny.
Which, honestly, you wouldn't know if we didn't say anything about. But honestly, we've got some class. I say class. It's just very cringy, childhood stuff, I guess. That is honestly memes for us anyway now. It is very ironic that my mum basically used to give me like blocks of cheese when I was younger because I really liked like strong cheeses. But I also can get very bored of eating the same thing over and over to a point where I don't really like it that much anymore. And so I used to give my cheese to Polina. I'm sorry, Polina. Because I understand you probably didn't have some fun days because of that. Okay, the chickens, it's weird to be in a process of where I don't have just chickens hatching. Oh wait! I haven't ticked off my chicken list. I have a list of all the chicken levels I need. So I've actually got up to the Blizz level, not that it's actually at the level it should be quite yet, but it's getting there. My Discord was showing me I had some stuff. Also found out that Cathedral City is lactose-free mature cheddar. Oh, that is amazing. That is great. Cathedral City is like also one of like, in my opinion, the best like mature cheddar cheese anyway. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Polina. Genuinely, so happy. Right. Oh, hello, chickens! Oh wow, the Blizz chicken looks even more odd. So I think so. It basically is like
Yeah, it tastes older. Basically, it's old.
yeah.
Older chicken. Older chicken? God damn it.
Older cheese. It mature cheddar. So we basically have it where it's mild, mature, extra mature, extra mature. Well, no,
There's medium.
There's medium as well. There's vintage, which is the oldest one. So it's basically that it's
is
sharper.
Gross.
I like vintage.
You're wrong.
I like the sharp. Like I don't like cheese that to me just tastes a bit like rubber. So I'm not the biggest fan of like your mild cheeses.
Yet you eat it all the time.
I eat it because I don't have an option to not eat it. I don't.
That's
buy
true.
The food.
Mum buys mild.
Like, do you have cheddar, sharp cheddar, and you want to say extra sharp cheddar as well? Yeah. So it's basically the same thing. Pretty much. It's just we say mature instead of sharp. But I completely understand why you'd say sharp because the whole thing is that it has a sharp taste.
Bloody sharp.
But it's so good.
You know when you taste cold?
It's not minty. Like, that's when you taste cold.
No, but like, you know how hot and cold water has different tastes?
Yes.
It's that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, but that is very much a sensory thing. Like, with hot and cold, you have the temperature aspect, where with cheese there isn't temperature. Hot and cold definitely have flavors. They do. Cold is a lot better than hot. It's just how it is.
Depends.
Sometimes
hot is a lot. Meat.
Okay,
like
but we're specifically talking about water, I feel. Water.
Oh yeah, cold water is way better. Hot water like, just feels weird.
Like for me, weird. I prefer cold coffee over hot coffee. But
do you just say you prefer cold over hot? I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Not true. Hot coffee is greater than stale coffee. Okay, so when I say cold coffee, though, I mean like
chilled.
Like what's actually
expressly chilled.
It's purposefully done, so it's like from your Starbucks sort of thing. But I make it at home, where basically I make a very strong coffee and then mix it with a lot of milk, and it's basically like yeah. So it's iced coffee basically. It's not. I prefer iced coffee over hot coffee, basically.
Oh. We processed all the iron. Amazing.
There's just something about I feel like I'm allowed to actually add sugar and like other flavors to it. You love a tall glass of cold brew. For some of my past couple streams, I actually did have some iced coffee, and it was actually the best. But maybe drinking iced coffee at what am I doing? Iced coffee through 8 to 11 p.m. probably isn't my best bet if I want to go to sleep at a decent time. But here we are. So this Blizz chicken is icy. I don't even know. Honestly, the only reason why I haven't got a coffee today is because we don't have any ice. So
I also did not know that the ice maker did not work.
I swear
because
your
the ice
mum's...
maker just kept having ice in it.
Because your mum
I can
bought
try
it.
and get the forbidden ice again if you want.
I don't even have any like coffee I could use currently though, because
No.
I must also say I'm not your typical coffee breed, I'm afraid. I am very much a I wouldn't typically use a mocha coffee if it's available, and then I'll add hot chocolate to it and a lot of sugar. I like a hint of coffee, but I do prefer the flavors of everything else, which I know is terrible for a lot of people. They're like, if you like coffee, you should have like coffee, you know. But that's just not me. I like the hint of it.
Not me. Not me.
Honestly, originally the only warm drink the hot drink I drink would be hot chocolate. And then it became hot chocolate with like a spoonful of coffee granules, you know?
Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
The medicine go down. The medicine go down. So, I'm maybe not the best coffee drinker in the world, but here we are. You're just thinking of Mary Poppins. But no, also, because I'm British, everyone's like, you must love tea, right? Like, tea must be your favourite drink. It's like, no, I hate tea. I can't get along with it. I've tried it and I've wanted to enjoy it, but I can't get behind the taste of it. I think there's only ever been one tea that I've enjoyed, and it was a tea that Paulina, got me to try, and it was strawberry or something. Strawberry and something,
I don't remember. Flavoured tea?
So I kind of liked it. It added that sweetness to it. It was nice. But I don't know if I'd have it all the time. Wait, you're British? I know, what a shocker, right? The accent ain't heavy or anything. Interesting. I've never really ventured out with tea very much because this is gonna sound so freaking weird what I'm about to say. So when I was younger, I did like tea, but the only way I liked tea was I had this plastic orange sippy cup that was completely plastic and it had a little nozzle in it, and that's how I ever first had tea, and that was, in my opinion, the best tasting tea I've ever had, and I don't think I'll ever be able to beat it. Starbucks call them London fogs. Interesting. I've honestly never heard of an Earl Grey tea latte before.
That just sounds rude. London fogs.
A little bit, I suppose.
You should call it USA in danger from Yellowstone or something. I had nothing to come back with.
Oh, it's the song that's sounding like chickens are dying, never mind. But yeah, tea's just not my shtick. And so, about the British thing, by the way, I find it very funny that actually in my streams I come across as quite British. Like, I sound British, my accent doesn't really fiddle around. Such a weird way of saying it. Because in real life, I suppose, and I'm not streaming, I typically my accent jumps quite a bit. Just randomly, I sound completely different. Damn those capitalist Americans and their fake tea lattes. But no, Sam, I'm sure you can attest to this, and Polina, probably you as well, as you guys know me outside of the streams. But it jumps around a lot. I remember someone asked me "Are you Irish?" when I first moved schools. When I moved schools a couple years ago, and also just people actually
because you sound weird.
Thinking I was American and such. Or do I just sound
I didn't say you sound weird.
Or do you just sound like the average American? I'll be honest, I can't tell
I thought you were Southern,
very well.
so no.
There's the typical it's only stereotypical accents, so there isn't much divide which is kind of funny to me because that's usually how I feel a lot of Americans see British folk, as in there's just your straight one accent, where it's very much not. Yes, yeah, you did say you thought he sounded southern.
No, I think I said that I thought Tazzle sounded southern as well, though. It's not just him.
I wouldn't be able to tell. I must say, I think I said it to Sam, you have like a very listenable accent though. There are some accents where it's just like, I don't know what you're saying, or like, I can't.
Basically, she likes your voice.
That sounds so much more weird than the way I was trying to put it. Thanks for that.
Yeah, well, it's true.
But like, it's a good quality to have. Because I personally find that like when I listen to myself back, or even when I'm speaking, I sometimes feel like my accent or my voice just typically is a little bit grating.
No.
Well, not to you. You wouldn't think that. It's the Midwestern accent, to be honest. Very clear and precise. Well, I feel a little bit embarrassed right now. I feel like I shouldn't have said anything. Like,
I hope you know I'm only taking the mic.
I know you are.
Rat was struck by lightning. That wasn't me, by the way, that killed your rat. Or my rat.
It must have been your rat, because my rats are all indoors. But I wouldn't
oh yeah,
say
look at you being a good rat carer.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's plain.
Certainly not.
It could also just be a random rat, honey, because there seems to be some just spawning around.
But it doesn't say the death thing, usually.
I mean, it didn't say it to me, though. It didn't even tell me that like a rat had died. So I'm assuming it was in fact your rat, I'm afraid.
Stardust, yay! I have a lot of Stardust, apparently.
So I know you're speaking about Stardust in Minecraft, but Animal Crossing, right? I know I come back to this a lot. I cannot, for the life of me, remember about when shooting stars are coming overhead, or ever find a shooting star. The one time I remembered, I did not get a shooting star whatsoever. So, makes me sad. Anyway, we're playing Minecraft. Not Animal Crossing. Although I'd love to be able to actually make the star wand, because it allows you to change outfits and not have to keep running home. Which seems super useful for me as someone who half the time wants to be a hot dog and the other half of the time wants to look nice. Which makes no sense if you don't know what I'm talking about, but there we go.
Hot dog man! Take me by the hand!
Honestly, I think that is one of my best and most prime jokes I have ever made, and I can't be told otherwise. Well, I can be, but
you refuse to be.
I refuse to accept that I have ever been more funny than Hot Dog Man. I feel like I need to actually explain what I'm talking about. Just let me find the Hot Dog Man. It might take a second because I save every snap I send, and it was once. Oh, never mind. I found it. Fine. So this is what Hot Dog Man is. Hot Dog Man, take me by the hand. Anyway. It's back to the chicken days. Also, we're not going to be producing actual Blizz stuff for a proper while because I keep killing all the chickens, so...
Yay!
You will have them eventually. Don't know why I said it like that. Are you a 10-10-10? Why did I even put you down? Why?
You're the only 10 I see.
Oh, not this joke again.
Huh?
Like, it's very sweet, and I appreciate. At the same time, I've heard it a lot from you.
Yeah.
Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-doo. I don't know why I was about to take you out as if you would become a 10-10-10 chicken already. You weren't even that close yet. Oh no!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Damn it.
8, 9, 10, 11.
What are you making? It's usually me the one who's
You know that
eating.
thing that I said I was going to do at the start of the stream that I never started?
No.
Well, that.
And unless you're talking about linking up all the chickens. No. Don't remember.
Fine, I'll link up all the chickens. I've given in.
Well, you're gonna want it eventually. I don't know why I have
know.
2 of these guys right now. That's
I know.
rather frustrating. And this one's actually why is it that the lower level magical wood chicken produced the better egg? Like, what does that even, like, why do I even have 2?
I need grass. Grass in hand. I have
in
grass.
Magical wood also just looks freaking odd. Like, does it glow?
Sorry about looking odd.
Are you magical wood all of a sudden?
I am! Thank you.
You can be what you want to be, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't actually improve barring, like, 1 skill just then, but that's fine. Goodbye. The cyan is finally... You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Wolf. Did I put a demon metal chicken? Why didn't I kill you? Sorry. It's so violent. Oh, do you know what oh my god, you're taking up all the grass.
Yeah, what did you think I was going to do? Yes, Belina!
You're gonna get a dog. That's really exciting.
If it helps, like 3 weeks after we leave here, they're probably getting some dogs temporarily.
You say temporarily, but your grandparents who are going to be giving them the dogs are moving into a flat, which I assume that they're not allowed to keep the dogs in, which is why they're moving them
They're not
all.
moving in, it's second or third or fourth home, don't know.
Hey Joe, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Hello, Joe.
They don't get the pleasure of existing a long plant life. The chicken's not the doggo. Oh, I'm glad you clarified, because I thought you were talking about the dog. He did see your messages.
Where's this?
Is
this on the Discord?
I'm assuming it was on my Discord. Just a slight future thing. If you are having problems with MoRam, it is probably better to go into the MoRam Discord, because Sam pays a lot more attention to that than he does my server. It's perfectly fine to put them in, obviously, because I don't know if you knew about the actual MoRam Discord or not. He just doesn't pay attention to my server nearly as much.
Yeah, I just didn't want a load of people to private. I get enough private messages
off of other
on
servers.
Other things that I work on quite regularly, so I also do some 5M stuff, and I've turned off. I just keep my messages turned off for the most part with a lot of. I'm in quite a lot of servers, and yeah, I basically forgot to turn it off. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at what type of dog this is. 1 second. I will help you one sec. So this is the MoRam Discord, by the way, if you want to join that. I'm not sure if you're in it or not. But that's where you'll be able to get help on the actual MoRam sort of stuff. I'm just going to have a quick look at the breed you're telling me about, because I don't know that. Also, I'll be honest, before rereading it and realising you said breed, I very much thought you said bread.
Wait, she didn't say bread?
No, she said breed. Oh, interesting. I haven't... So they give me like a sheep and corgi vibe, but without being fluffy and having long legs.
So, the worst kind.
What are you talking about? It's
I'm
a
joking.
cute dog. It's really cute.
Not meaning to insult Polina's potential future doggo.
Is it going to be a pupper when you get him? The fluffiness is the best part of corgis. I mean, yeah. They are very... I do like a fluffy animal. But then again, I think that's just because I like stroking fluffy things.
Yes, can confirm.
Sam has fluffy hair, which is why he said it that way.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look into that. So yesterday, the update was to do with
A different
fixing
issue.
fixing the fact that Mistcraft stopped New Worlds from generating on servers by removing Mistcraft, which is, you know, the best way to do it. I tried multiple versions, even versions that I thought worked previously. And then I also did.
Oh my god, I forgot you were doing this. And I
Very
was like,
bits.
I forgot you were doing this, and I was like, what are you doing to my chickens? So they're not quite touching the bottom of the chickens. Is that purposeful?
I just haven't. I didn't have enough on me.
Oh, are you doing it? Oh wait, what? Oh, I see. Is this so that you can still fill the grass in it for the most part?
And have actual grass, yes.
Yeah, instead of having to build a bunch of facades.
Yeah, it's cheaper this way,
Your mum doesn't
basically.
want a pup, so you're getting a grown one. I mean, that's fair enough. It's probably a bit easier. You don't have to necessarily do all the training, but at the end of the day, with foster dogs, you never know. You never know what you're gonna get. In terms of the situation they've been in and stuff. I assume because you mentioned you're going to be fostering him or her. I don't know what gender. Why did I say it like that?
Panic and choose.
But no, it'll be fun for you guys to have a dog a bit. For a bit or for however long. Who knows? You may end up just taking the dog in.
Facades.
I don't know why. I don't know what level chicken that is. I'm a bit confused. Oh, hello, 10. I don't need to waste seeds on you.
I'm a big fan of the conduit facades. They are a little bit expensive when you take into account building the paint machine.
But like once you've built it, you have it. You know?
Yep. I mean, I've built a couple of advanced Ender IO machines now, because we are like 60-something hours into the playthrough.
Oh yeah.
And I will say I have not been the most efficient when it comes to some of the things I've done, but meh.
We are very far into it at this point. As you can see, we have we're not lacking in resources.
Well,
Let's put it that way.
I just finished 15 new ore processing lines that started this stream, so.
Oh yeah. Auto draconium. I mean, we have a method of getting draconium, and it is called the draconium chicken. That is
we also have the mine, the quarry,
yeah,
and auto processing.
My only specialty in this mod pack is very much chicken, so if you expect anything more from me, then
useful speciality. I'm going to abuse it a little bit later when it comes to iron and diamond production. So I hope you're looking forward to that.
Such fun. I mean, it should be fine. We luckily, because the way I'm doing it, and I'm only putting 10 chickens in there, you can wire up everything, and you don't have to worry about getting random rubbish eggs in that don't actually give us anything, like won't be useful to us. So the way that we are, chickens are useful in crew. I agree. The way that we're gonna remove the rest of the eggs and stuff, basically, because they're all 10, 10, 10, we're gonna stick them in the lucky egg machine, because that is honestly the most fun way of doing it.
The also only useful thing you can do with them besides turning them into fried eggs, and we don't need that many fried eggs.
We just don't need any more eggs, I'll be honest with you. We have.
Well, we can have both. We have both.
We have.
I'm also
so
going to work
many
on
eggs.
Mr. Agriculture soon. I've got a couple methods I'm looking to try out with auto crafting into blocks before we ever get into the system.
Fair enough.
So we'll see how well that goes. Because I'm looking to auto craft Aparitia stuff, obviously. So it's going to be interesting.
It's gonna be a time. Or is better, but no cuteness there. True. This also gives me something to do as I actually have an idea of what this is about. So I could learn new things, but I'm low-key just a one-trick pony.
No. Do you know what I do want from you, though? I want you to come down and help me.
You want me to help you do what?
There's a hole over here.
There's a hole?
Yep.
What do you want me to do about the hole?
Come in. Come below.
Okay, one sec. I'm just currently removing chickens I no longer need. I am... 1 second.
I mean, Mistcraft isn't being loaded. Mistcraft does a load of loading stuff to do with profiling, so... And also Thorncraft was removed at some point, so both of those mods are not small. So it wouldn't surprise me if it just feels faster during the load.
I think I noticed that too. It did feel like it didn't take as long, especially because I was loading up the game later than I had planned to, which is usually a problem when it comes to streaming.
Come here. I need to teach you what I want you to do before I move on to something else.
Okay, 1 second. I'm killing
It's
chickens.
just a little bit of repetitiveness, you see, which is why I don't want to do it.
Well, why are you making me do it?
Oh, I suppose I should probably do it.
Where are you? Where are you, under the ground?
Yeah, there's a hole by the front door.
Oh. Well, I don't come through the front door anymore. Hello.
Hi.
You know you might end up going too far out if you're not careful, right?
No, I know where I am. The cables are linked up properly. Right, so take this. Put that in your hand. Oh, I need that. Cool.
I only
And
have
then look,
one.
Look. The ones that are connected up, you can see. Yeah, you only need one. Just have it in your hand.
I have it in
And
my
you
hand.
need to right click. Make sure it's on extract and turn it to always active on every single one of the connections.
I feel like you should do that.
That's a pain in the ass.
Also, how do I know if it's always... I'm confused. Do I need to just click the tick? Or, like...
Okay, so you've got it in your hand.
Yeah. Always active. Redstone mode.
Yeah, the redstone mode needs to go to always active instead of not active.
Well, the fun thing is you didn't say that. You just said you need to have it always active.
Sorry. I thought you'd be looking at my screen when I said it.
To be honest, I sometimes forget that you have a screen that I can look at.
Yeah.
Also, why are so many of these just started at never active? Why would they?
I don't know why they all start like that. I don't know why that's a thing.
Like, why would you want them never active? Also, I'm gonna be honest. Why is it that the never active, like, the icon for never active looks like it should be the one that says active? And it's just, like, the wrong way around.
Yeah. Ender.io.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Also, because our world is a legacy and running the first release of MoRAM, when we generated this area especially, you'll notice Wubhor is spawning at levels 80 and below. It's now 20 because Wubhor is overpowered as hell and should be where diamonds are.
Oh.
If you remember how overpowered Wub is.
I suppose.
Like, it's better than diamond, and it was easier to get.
I mean, that sounds like it was the point of the Wubble, though.
I don't think it was. Like, I don't think that was the intention. Yeah, because Ender.io. Ender.io is really nice because it... the ability to hide things. It'd be nice if my mouse worked all the time. Come on! I've just bought you! You're new! Okay? Behave. Okay? Thank you.
I hate that you've given me such, like, an annoying task. Like, I was having fun with the chickens, and you were like, hey, do this really annoying thing.
Well, I'd have to do it. And I've taken a step away from my thing to do your thing, so...
You said at the end of last stream that you were gonna do this.
Yeah.
Not for me, for you.
Doesn't mean I'm not benefiting you, you know?
I mean, you're benefiting from this kind of more than I am, because you'll actually have access to these now.
Yeah, but you also won't have to look at them again.
You feel like hoppers would suffice.
Oh no, definitely. They would suffice. But this is cool.
Well, yeah, actually, that's a good point. You could put hoppers down, right, and not have to do all this always active stuff, right?
Yeah, but you know how much iron that costs in comparison?
Do you know how much time I wouldn't have to waste in comparison?
You just... I don't want to spend a couple thousand iron on it when I've already built all the item conduits.
Also, I've done all of these lot. Rule of cool does apply. Oh wow.
The rule of cool does apply.
Bye bye. I've realized now though that we are implementing this. I don't need to do my fancy stuff with actually going and filling up all the items, and it won't actually matter anymore, which is a little bit sad in the fact that I put so much effort into doing that, but I suppose it was the outcome that would happen.
It's okay though.
Okay, they are newly hatched, that's fine. I was wondering why quite so long. I should probably eat. Also, did you eat all of the cooked apples, by the way?
I'm slowly eating them.
Because, like, we had some. They were like...
You made a load last time.
I know I made a load last time, but we had some before I made all of those, which is why I ended up making all of those. And I was like, where did they all go? They were my snacks. Cooked apples is great, by the way.
You're my snack.
I feel like someone needs to stop him.
Stop him, quick, before he says other cool things.
I wouldn't necessarily say that is cool.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Stretchy leg. Not that my leg is stretchy, it's that I am stretching it. Ugh. Flexibility is not my strength.
Cool rider.
I love that you sing this song. Oof, was waiting for that comeback. How did I know that was going to be a response?
I have a set of responses, and I know April also has some set responses.
Do I?
Yeah. It's okay though. Okay.
Frickin' Mackey's being open is great, by the way.
Oh yeah. We've already ordered twice.
Yep.
We had one today that was free, and then there was, well, to be fair, they're all somewhat free to me anyway.
Yep. Because he has
a butt ton of Uber credit that I forgot about.
Gifted
There's
credit.
just free money. free money at this point, you know? When you forget about a lot of money that you find and it's just good stuff, you know?
Yup.
Yeah, honey, I don't think you've done all of these.
I did all of the ones that were available to me at the time.
I've placed a load more since.
Well, no, I know, but I went off while you were placing them.
We'll wait until the end before you need to start again, yeah? Because that way... Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah.
I did all the ones that were done at the time. I've done the first 3 rows. As in lines. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3.
Okay.
I did the ones that were available to me.
I know.
So don't go saying I didn't do them.
I said you haven't done them. As in
Yeah,
they're not done.
that's the same thing as saying I didn't do them. I
was just like, there's some you haven't done.
I know there is some I haven't done now. But I was waiting to have some to do.
So... Factorio's top down though. That's like my biggest hate. My biggest thing about Satisfactory was that it was a it was just a first person Satisfactory, basically. First person Factorio. I don't know.
And finally, all the color chickens are done. Awful. Don't forget about the second floor.
I won't. I'll have to run specific conduits for those, though.
Oh no, I know.
I'll have to deconstruct half the floor for it. It's fine.
I know you will.
I'll just put it back.
I know. I trust.
Started.
It's just like Factorio!
It's just... Satisfactory is basically 3D Factorio without the drones. Admittedly, the drones are some of the best bits of Factorio, even if they are mid to late game. Although, in some people's cases, they're very early game because they spend like 3 years on massive mod packs.
So, I've never played either of those games, but I feel like saying it's just like X game is the same sort of vibe as saying Terraria is just 2D Minecraft.
Well, Terraria is just 2D Minecraft.
It's not though, is it?
The drones are the best part, and there are those sorts of drones in Minecraft, which is really cool. Specifically in this pack, if you use Pneumaticraft. They're a pain in the ass to make, though.
Yes, that was the joke. Okay.
They're a pain in the ass, though, Pneumaticraft drones, I've found. They're genuinely just a massive pain in the ass. Cool, but a pain in the bloody ass.
Hey, I'm gonna need some more chickens to make soon. Oh. Well, why'd you say it like that? Well? Well?
Is there a platinum or an iridium one? I don't know if you've done platinum and iridium yet. I know platinum and iridium are like late levels.
Platinum's been done since before I started doing this, honey.
Okay.
Oh, there's a door.
Ardite.
Ardite.
Ardite. Ardite. Ardite.
Oh, I might have to get some stuff for this one. Fun. By the way, the reason why I'm not doing anything on my screen is because I am very much writing these down right now. I've never written the word magma so nice before.
I'm proud of you.
Well, that's that's not too complicated to make, seeing as I have all but one of them.
And that'll just keep pushing on your list.
Blazing slime. Molten hot magma. Dr. Evil. Oh, freaking heck. Austin Powers. What a good series that is.
I was pretty meh the first time I watched Austin Powers, to be honest. Admittedly, I was incredibly bored, just in general, at that time. I was on a cruise. And there was nothing for me to do, because everything was 18 plus, but you couldn't go to any of the kids' things because you were older than 16. So it was just like, what's the point in me being on the cruise? Because there's literally nothing for me to do.
That's fun age of 17, eh?
It's like, you're an adult, but you're not adult enough.
Yeah. So my first experience watching Austin Powers was actually in a tent in someone's garden. So
Best type of experience, though.
it's serious. You remember that?
Yeah, didn't you know? You watched it with Undead. I have a feeling Undead's a little behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
I was trying to think which part of the conversation does this link to. Same with being 18 to 20, officially an adult in college, can't legally drink. We don't have that problem in England.
Yeah.
Hey.
There's a weird case in England, though. Like, when, like, so for example, you can, like, you are at the age of consent at 16. But if you were to take a picture of yourself and send it to the same partner you could have sex with, it would be illegal.
It's not only illegal for you to send it though, it is illegal for them to
keep it.
So it's illegal for both.
So if they didn't delete it basically immediately and then report you.
Yeah.
We do not play
Thank
Bed
you for
Wars.
the bits. We don't play Bed Wars, Blueski. I used to, actually. Fun fact, a few years ago, I was in a Discord server where Bed Wars was like the main thing that we played. Polina, if you're still in the chat, I have a feeling you know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, the server doesn't really live anymore, and I don't play much online Minecraft, to be honest. Just haven't really gotten into servers and such anymore, I'm afraid.
I mean, we could always check out Hypixel, to be fair.
Hypixel was good. I played it quite a bit. Maybe we'll do a stream at some point where we'll go through and play on some servers or something. That could be quite fun, to be fair. Hell yeah! Polina's now on Nima Gaming. It's a lot more sweaty now.
Bed Wars.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
People are very, very, very competitive.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. Great. Oh
it's
yeah,
like they play it all day, every day.
You should join in as well. Do you know what? I was about to say, I'm not going to continue that sentence in the way I was planning to. Polina, if you wanted, you could join us for a stream and play it. And we could all go out and play it, Sam included. Because
I mean, we need a team, don't we? We need like a team of 5 or something.
You usually get randomized with your team in some cases.
Well, you can join as a party. I watched one Technoblade video. I'm ready.
I can't speed shit.
We win
oh my
these.
God. I can't speed bridge for rubbish. I have watched people attempt it, and I have tried and failed on many accounts. There's 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s. So we could do it as a 3 theoretically. We'll have to plan when you're free gaming. Oh my god, noises scare me. I'm really sorry, by the way. The sounds are seeming to work, but oh my god, I just minimized my game. Thank you so much for following Luke Evans UK. I'm glad the alerts are working. I usually have chat in the corner. It's a bit broken currently. Thank you for following as well, Blueski. Thank you so much, guys. But no, we'll definitely have to plan a day. You wish you were good at speed bridging. I think we all wish we were better. or better at Minecraft in some way or another. Last time you played the minigame was back in Dwarves vs Zombies. Honestly,
The last minigame I played was Mob Arena, which was a bucket plugin from a very long time ago.
The last minigame I played, which is gonna sound so much worse than anyone else who has mentioned any minigame right now, was Block Party, I believe. So, hey, I like colours. You could always teach, it'll take like 10 minutes. I mean, maybe not today. I have the ability to fly. But, yeah, Block Party, exactly. Me and Polina used to play Block Party a lot. It's one of those games that feels like it should be easy, but it's just sometimes your eyes don't work and it causes a whole problem. Oh, that was quick. That's the shizzle. It was a good game, I will admit. I think the only other game that I really played was basically Prop Hunt, but Minecraft version.
Ooh.
Where you would turn into a block, basically. Also, I've never played Gary's mod once in my life, which honestly sounds rather sad now that I say that aloud. I have the game, obviously. I'm pretty sure it's free, if I remember correctly. I downloaded it ages ago. I just never played with it. Didn't have many friends to. Oh, on Hypixel there's also Skyblock. See, I love Skyblock. I really enjoy it. Most people find it a bit boring though. Block Hunt, yeah, that's what it was called. But no, I really enjoy Skyblock. We actually, so not on stream because I haven't been streaming nearly long enough to be able to have played it that long ago. But we actually did Sky Factory 3, which I really enjoyed, which is where I found the chickens, I believe. It's really good on Hypixel. It's different. How is it different? Out of interest, because I remember playing Skyblock back in the day. Why can't I find? Oh, it's right next to me. But no, it'd be fun to be able to do some server stuff. To be honest, give a bit of a break from a. Not that I really feel a need to have a break from this. This mod pack is very enjoyable. It's good. There's a hub, NPCs, mines, farms, auction houses, and lots more. I see. Interesting. I feel like I've played it before. I don't know if it was necessarily on Hypixel, but I have played a Skyblock Online before. It might have actually just been a server that was literally called Skyblock though. Maybe skyblock.net might have been the IP for it? I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I actually remember playing with two of my mates at the time, which I'm pretty sure was Polina and Beth back in the day. Not that you guys know who Beth is. Polina is Nima Gaming or Jilly Milk in the chat. I think she's logged into 2 different accounts on different things. Because she used to stream on Nima Gaming. I don't know if she's gonna stream anymore, but if you fancy it, Polina, I reckon you should, whether you do that or Nima Gaming. Nima Gaming was originally going to be our joint streaming account, by the way, which is why it exists. But feel free to take it as your own. I don't really mind. I don't even remember the logging details, so chores.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Double digits.
Whoa.
It is.
Oh my god, accumulation, I love.
Thank you to everyone who's watching right now. I really appreciate it. Wow. Can't find where the slime's up here. But no. Definitely gonna think about doing some Skyblocky stuff. With Skyblocky stuff, I mean server stuff just in general, more so than Skyblock specifically, but maybe some Bed Wars competitive stuff in there. That sounds like quite a bit of fun actually. I recommend for that sort of stuff, I always on Twitter will say, usually when I start or a little bit before I start, basically what I'm going to be streaming. So you can go ahead and follow me on there. Also, I do have a Discord, which you can find in the panel below. Or, oh my god, it has a squid on its head that scared me. Or actually, if I just very, very quickly.
With regards to what mod pack it is, it's
That's
a
my
custom mod
Discord.
pack, basically made for us to play, but it's released publicly called MoRAM. It requires MoRAM, hence the name. Also Mojang. It's come from a lot of things, the name, but it's a custom mod pack which I made. It's on CurseForge. Feel free to use it if you need any help. Hop on Discord. There have been some issues recently with level gen, and I'm happy to debug things with players. It's not.
There you go. There are all the links you could possibly want. There's my Discord, there is the mod pack link, and then also the Discord link for the mod pack. Because obviously we try and keep them separate just so obviously issues can be dealt with by Sam as it's his mod pack and
I'll actually pay attention to the MoRAM Discord more.
Yeah, because that's his.
Sorry.
Thank you for joining the Discord. But I am the Discord. My personal Discord isn't necessarily as active, isn't hugely active at the minute. But hopefully, if we end up doing server stuff, then depending, I think probably for like the first server stuff that we do, it will probably just be some friends, just so I feel a little bit more comfortable. But we may end up, if we really enjoy it, we may end up even doing some viewer streams sort of thing. So you'll probably find out more about that on the Discord or my Twitter. Try and decide if you want to hop on my stream for a bit. I mean, if you fancy it, why not? There's no harm in doing it, to be honest.
More time, you know, more viewers, more followers. It's all good.
Exactly.
Because like sometimes with these streams, you get 2 viewers for pretty much the whole thing, and then you have these streams where there's
where it's
10
insane.
an extended period of time, which is amazing, by the way, guys, and we are really thankful.
It's actually insane. I will very quickly. Oh my god, I'm getting sucked into the anomaly up there. I will very quickly say I don't just play Minecraft. I do play other games. Minecraft currently has been the main game I do play, though. I do also play Sims, and I am planning to play a few different things like City Skylines. I played a bit of Stellaris before, some older games and such. I don't know what else I've played. I've played some Final Fantasy. I don't know if I'll do that again, but I have. What else do I play? My brain is melting. That's who you don't want to take viewers away from you guys.
It's alright. It's, if people would prefer to watch you, they prefer to watch you.
Exactly.
At the end of the day,
you got
it's
platinum on The Sims. Damn.
all fair. What does that mean?
See,
I don't know what that means on The Sims.
I feel like I know what it means, but I can't explain it. Give me a second.
Is it like a gallery thing?
No. Oh, it's a trophy.
Ooh. Oh, where you've got all the trophies. Right. Okay.
I think so.
I never successfully got one of those. The only time I've ever tried was with Black Flag, and then I realised that it had multiplayer ones, and I was like, no, not happening.
Oh, is this a PlayStation specific one? I think.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of Xbox's achievements or Steam's achievements.
I know. Yeah, I don't get achievements or stuff because I just have it on PC.
Oh yeah, because Origin doesn't even have achievements, does it?
No, which is kind of that's an ugly chicken.
What is nice is EA has started releasing all their games back on Steam again.
Other than The Sims, but yes.
Yeah, literally though. All their Star Wars games and Battlefield games have popped back up. It looks like they're intending to double release now again.
See, I was about to say, like, I haven't played on my PlayStation in a while, so I don't really, like, it didn't quite click that it was definitely trophies to begin with, but at the same time, I actually did play it not too long ago. I just don't have online at all. Can't afford to pay that right now. So...
Yeah.
And I've got my PC, so I'm not too bothered in Discord is good enough for me to talk to my mates, so you
And
know.
to do the picture-in-picture on thingy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
On
That's
the
how I
stream.
do the picture-in-picture. It's literally just stream stuff. Yeah. Achievements are 2004. They're released in 2008.
Oof.
Oh God, I wrote. So actually, speaking of, so a while ago I was doing. I say a while ago, I did a Tomb Raider Legend where I was doing time trials. I have it on Xbox. And I was doing the time trials for that literally just to get the achievements. And I've got them all before, but I got a new account on Xbox for a reason or another. I don't actually remember why. And so I was getting it on the new account. Haven't finished that yet, by the way. Haven't decided to because I was streaming it, and I just haven't decided to come back and stream it again yet. Maybe, but I remember always wanting to get achievements. It was like it just felt really nice to feel like you had accomplished something partway through a game. Have you been doing the active thing?
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I thought I wouldn't make it. Oh my god, that's so many platinums. This is a game called Hearts of Iron 4. In fact, I'm going to play that after this stream. So Undead, if you're streaming, I'll stick you on whilst I'm playing. Because if you decided, for example, to play the Moram mod pack on Minecraft, which is available in the description, I'd love to see another playtester. Of course.
Don't feel pressured.
Obviously,
to
don't
do
feel
that.
pressured. Obviously, you know, yeah. Please don't feel pressured. I would hate to think that someone would feel pressured to play it. I want people to want to play my stuff. Can I borrow your stabby hatchet?
My hatchet?
Your hatchet.
Hatchet's my favourite thing I've had in a while, honey.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so oh wait, I actually need to breed you, so I'm glad I didn't kill you yet. I need to breed you with a blade
It just
chicken.
sounds so weird.
I'm glad I didn't kill you yet, because I need to breed you. You're actually playing, wow, that word came up wrong. Thinking of playing some classic Doom with some mods. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever you enjoy at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Plus, you've probably played every single mod in the mod pack anyway. Maybe bar a few low-level ones that I added in because they were, like... There are some mods that are here that are under-downloaded, in my opinion. There's a couple that are below 1 million. But for the most part, just most major mods.
I love how to you below 1 million is under-downloaded.
Well, that means it's not in the majority of mod packs, you see.
I mean, like, 1 million is... a lot. In any other context, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Oh, you scared me then. I thought you were a dragon and it actually freaked me out.
Me?
Yeah, your wings. I don't know why, considering you're much
almost
smaller.
like I asked to not have these wings, but you put them on me anyway.
Yeah, they look
Oh
good.
no, I missed out facades on one bloody block, on one block of chicken things anyway.
Oh, honey.
Also, I took explicit effort to make sure that there would be grass in here, like actual grass blocks.
Oh,
which is why I built it in the way that I did. I built one half first, let it spread a bit, whilst I did some other bits in a different section, and then came back to ensure that there was still grass. Because it annoys me when it's just dirt.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want it to.
Not that I could have just got a grass block and placed it. Now I'm thinking about it, but you know, whatever.
We actually do have quite a few grass blocks.
Hey, hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke, welcome.
My brother.
Yeah, it is. Gosh.
To be fair, it is a really nice emote. Speaking of which, Dab's in the chat. Oh, I can't. I'm just gonna have to cough. Fiam has dab. Fiam has dab.
Yeah, like so.
Damn.
It worked.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't work on my screen, you see.
Oh, I see. Worked on mine at least.
Dabs in the chat.
Um.
It's because Twitch was balked when we started streaming.
Yeah. The very small sad thing for me about the emotes that I have is that the prefix I was given, because it just gives you automatically, was like almost all of my username, like not all of my username, and it's one of those things where I was like, you could have just taken like the first 3 letters, and that would have made a bit more sense.
Be a dab.
Yeah, and it would have been quicker to type, but I guess it does up to however many, which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna complain. The fact I have emotes is amazing. Honestly, the fact I'm at the stage I'm at is kind of insane to me. I say kind of, it's actually insane to me, so
yeah, we're just very thankful
Leader.
to everyone who stops by and chats, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, honestly. Do. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Do. Oh, pen. I need to tick off.
Honestly, I heard "Oh Ken."
Hey, Barbie. Hey, Ken.
Hey Ken. God.
You want to go for a ride?
What?
What?
Why is he being timed out for that?
I don't know.
Don't time them dead out.
I didn't do it. Moonbot did. It's only 10 seconds, luckily, but how many messages did you send?
He didn't. He sent one.
It said that you sent.
It's just deleted all of his messages.
Did it delete all of them?
Well, yeah, because when it times out, it deletes all messages.
Oh gosh. Also, it's not Fiamshdab, it is very much Fiamsh with 1 H.
Oh, well, I copied him.
You tried sending 6. What?
Oh,
okay.
What it'll be is because you sent the extra H. You've had an extra H in it instead of that. Yeah, because right. So it's because you sent 6 of the same word, probably, that it accused you of spamming.
Yeah. Even though it didn't bother you, but then again, I think that's because you're a mod.
Yeah, I have special privileges.
It's okay.
Yeah, so if you take out the second H of the ones that you sent, then it'll work.
I don't want... See, to me, that isn't, like, that big of a spam either, like...
Even if just... Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, I've turned that off now, general spam.
It's fine. I'll probably be able to get anything anyway.
I'm sorry.
I'm happy to do manual modding. Back in Moobot.
It's still funny to you. That's fair. It's the first time I've actually been using it, because I've had it, like, kind of involved in my streams for a while. Just, I haven't had the tab open, so it doesn't work if the tab's not open. Sorry about you getting timed out there. Unintentional timeouts. When it comes to spam stuff, I think I'll leave that to me or Sam to catch for now. Because we're still plenty small enough.
Yeah.
To be able to catch that on our own. It's fine. I know, I feel a little bad, that's all.
By the way, the time has flown on this stream.
I know, right?
Speaking of time flying, when are we thinking of ending? When I've finished this up, or?
We'll aim for when you've fixed my floor.
Because we've got half an hour.
Yeah, no, I did just see it pop up being like, half an hour until the server shuts down. it does have it built in to restart the server basically, so that
Think of it as beta testing the mod. Oh, that's funny.
Just because it helps the server run better. But no. It was really my first time playing with the bot, so mistakes are bound to happen, but better to have it happen in a smaller stream than a massive one, I guess.
I guess, yeah. And better to happen to only one opposed to many.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Why don't I just take all of these? God damn it.
I don't know. I was also hoping that by the time that we finish off, I might get the Ardai egg, at least, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to have a saltpeter chicken instant again.
Oh.
Sadly.
Oh, do you need saltpeter for Ardite?
Oh, no. So, if you remember, the saltpeter chicken was really annoying, and it took ages for me to get.
I do remember.
I reckon we're going to have the same problem with me getting the Ardite egg from the Blaze and Magma Cream chicken. Which, honestly, why does the Magma Cream chicken look like this? Like, I guess it kind of looks like
Weird.
that. But, like, not really. Also, back up your servers. Back up your worlds.
We did lose the stream because of the world being corrupted by a mod that I am never ever touching again, called Refined Pipes. It's a 1.15 mod with the ability to corrupt your world irrevocably, even if you remove the mod.
Yep. Also,
oh, go ahead. I am mad, as I'm sure you can tell, because I was really enjoying that world.
That was when we were playing All the Mods 5. I assume it's been fixed at this point. Like...
I told the mod creator and he said he was taking it out. The Modpack Creator.
So
that was the immediate response of, okay, it's gone.
So, not a problem anymore, so if you want to play it, obviously don't worry, it's fine now. We were just the ones who got unlucky with it.
it was originally quite early in the release cycle of all ATM5 as well.
Yeah, definitely. It was bound to have a few bugs in it at the end of the day. I'd love to play it again, but also part of me kind of just wants to play vanilla Minecraft and
we can wait until they're like there's more like heavy hitter mods.
Yeah.
Other than basically Mechanism, not that Mechanism isn't awesome, but
I think
actually additions and extra utilities and all that.
I think my only thing with it is like I kind of want to play some like up-to-date Minecraft basically, and as I've mentioned, I've never killed the Ender Dragon on like in vanilla, but I just don't think that's very streamable, especially because it's being me on my own.
There's a server sitting there for you and Polina, for you two to play whenever you feel like it.
I know. At the same time, I don't.
Like, I can run that whilst I'm running this. Is how low power a vanilla server is.
I know. I just don't know if I'd want to stream it or not, because I think when I originally spoke about it, I was half thinking about making it into like a series on YouTube and just doing it in my spare time. But then I also don't know whether that particular sort of situation, whether I just want to do it on my own and see how far I can get on my own. Or whether I just like to do
the whole way.
Like, no, I know I could get the whole way, but it's more of a thing of like, do I want to try and document it, or do I not want to try and document it? Like, or do I just want to attempt to document it, and then if I decide I can't bother to edit it, not edit it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the capability to record it regardless of whether you edit it into a full thing or not, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know. I've recently been going through the process of downloading all of my streams so that maybe one day when I have nothing to do and have the motivation to sit down for like 10 hours and just edit highlights of some of my streams. Maybe. I like also just having, because I upload all of my streams onto YouTube so that I have a hard copy of them, which I'm very happy I did now because I didn't realize that they expire.
Twitch has started to say bye-bye.
I didn't realize that you had to highlight them because I'm relatively new to Twitch. But at this, I already had them up to YouTube, but I always worry that they're gonna get claimed or removed from YouTube for whatever reason, you know?
Or if, you know, they claim you for using Minecraft music.
Yeah, that was a fun situation. You wish you had the time and motivation to make highlight videos. Exporting helps archive them. Yeah, exactly. It's like I technically have the time, but definitely not the motivation. I've only made one highlight video for my stream, and it was a Sims video, and it was planned to be a highlight because I recorded it separately, basically.
It was a good video, I will add. I enjoyed it a lot.
I actually did end up, like, it felt kind of like a bit of a ugh to begin with, but I did end up enjoying editing it. It gave me a chance to kind of do something a little different in my editing and stuff, because you kind of fall into one space when it comes down to it. Hence the migration. See, this is exactly it. I originally was like, oh, I just want to do YouTube. I didn't know what type of YouTube. I've done like gaming in the past. I've done the vlog thing. I've kind of played with it all. And then I was like, I kind of just want to feel like I have time to play games because for some reason, unless I've scheduled it in, oh god, unless I've like scheduled it in or I've done something to that effect, I don't feel like I'm allowed to just sit down and relax. It's really weird.
That's wrong. Can I interrupt briefly? Where is the nearest resource refined storage cable?
Refined storage cable? I don't know what you mean. There's a red cable that goes behind this automatic fishing net.
Is there a black one with it?
I don't know, it's like red.
Oh, it's the energy one.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, I will use the same tunnel.
Honey, you could have just... Okay, well, I think I know what you're doing. But no, I moved over to streaming for the fact of I didn't want to edit things anymore. And I got bored of the idea of editing things. And I just kind of wanted to still have a way to make content, essentially, without the pressure of having to edit it. Because I can be motivated to like sit down and record something, but not necessarily to edit it afterwards. And luckily, you're not required to edit things when streaming. But gone are the days of YouTube where you could sit down for just half an hour and record and not have any editing. Unfortunately, it's gotten to a place where it is more high production at the end of the day.
And whilst you are capable of that, that's a lot of effort.
It is, and especially when it comes to the fact that I'm going to be going to uni, and I will end up. I'm doing a graphics design course this year, and so I want to be able to put as much of my energy into that as I can. You like need a dedicated editor. You do in a lot of cases, and a lot of streamers do have that, and they're very lucky that they can afford to do that because they are the biggest streamers that actually do, which you would love to have. You just don't have the time to do yourself. Yeah. Editors cost a lot of money, especially when you're asking them to sit through however many hours of footage.
It's a full-time job, isn't it? So
it is a full-time job. I don't know. I've actually low-key considered a few times when I've seen like YouTubers post about asking people to like edit streams or just edit videos in general, be like, hey, I know how to edit. I can edit in your style because I recognize what your style is. I have part of a degree and a diploma in it, so I could do that. And then I've gone, I don't want to do that.
That's fair enough though, isn't it?
8 hours of footage is a lot to look through. It's like, I don't even honestly know how I would tackle something like 8 hours of footage, not having been the one who, like, not having sat through it the entire time when it was initially, like, recorded. Because so when I edit long form content like I did with the one video
you have to
I've
sit through it once or
highlighted.
twice at least. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite good at this point of, because I've done like proper like I've done editing in a formal sense of you have all these different shots, you have all of that. Obviously when you do gaming, it's you don't film in that way. But also you do have the general mentality of kind of remembering what each shot has in it. So I somewhat make mental notes going through when I'm filming stuff, and I won't write anything down, but like if I notice something, I'm like, that could be kind of funny if I edit it down into a smaller format. I'll take a peek, see what type of time it's at, and then like either mentally do it or very quickly jot it down on a piece of paper next to me. And then I can come back to that general time and look at it basically. But 8 hours of footage is a lot. Honestly, the best way, if you wanted them to be able to do it like quite quickly, would be stream markers. I didn't know stream markers are a thing. What? Is that like a built-in thing to Twitch? Because that's basically what you're talking about, jotting down the timestamp. I mean, if it's a built-in thing to Twitch, that's pretty cool, I will admit. Or if it's a thing on Streamlabs or whatever. But yeah. I just do it by hand because that's very much what I'm used to. But it would probably end up being that you'd have notes on like certain things that you'd maybe want to include, like that happened. That you give to the editor, be like, hey, these are things I definitely want in. I don't know. You can add a hotkey adding a stream marker. What? I'll have to look into that a bit more. That's interesting. Because, like, there are... I don't even know what things I'd turn into highlights at this point, though. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I thought about doing, like, a sim series. Because, like, there's been a few times where I'm like, I could sit down and do, like, a relatively quick challenge on stream and then edit that down. Because things that are quick are obviously easier to edit, but I don't know.
why are there so many eggs being picked up by my item conduits, by the way?
What do you mean? They produce eggs, honey, the chickens.
Like, shit tons of eggs already.
That's because they're 10-10-10 chickens.
Maybe.
I don't know, there isn't even any eggs in here. There's only a few chickens that I've put in that I didn't put in anything else, so they will just be producing whatever.
Are they like the coloured ones by any chance?
No, it's not the coloured ones. I did that for the majority of them. It's like the Blizz chicken and the Rod chickens for the most part, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a fully upgraded importer, currently failing to import quick enough.
Oh.
Is all. I might just put a second one on.
I don't know.
You can just stack them.
What might be a good idea is if you want to connect it to the Lucky Egg machine, and just automatically import everything into there.
That's the next task.
Because you don't want to. You're not gonna want the thing to fill up with eggs.
It's the literal next quest.
That is actually what will happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out some chickens.
Right, I'm done.
Okay. I'm just trying to find a chicken that's gonna take a while for me to make. I'll be quick. That I can write down for next time. Do you have anything that will actually be useful for you?
Honestly, building About 16, 10, 10, 10 iron, 16, 10, 10, 10 diamond, 16, 10, 10, 10 emeralds, and a few other things like that, because I need to make about 18,000 blocks of iron per singularity.
I don't understand quite what you just said to me, but I don't mean multiples because I have all the chickens you just mentioned to me.
I know. Oh, you know what I didn't do?
Well,
Bugger. I didn't turn all the top ones on.
Ah, that's not great.
Well, no, the steel one's there. Like, literally the most useful of them all. Also, I built like 500 fucking cables, and I used all of them, apparently.
There is a lot of chickens. There's 130 chickens in this pack, I believe, was the math I got.
I think that's probably all of the Mo chickens. Maybe bar the Thorncraft ones, because that was taken out.
I didn't even know there was Thorncraft
another
ones.
version. Like the reason I was so quick to just remove Mistcraft without trying to find the incompatibility was because we have RF tool dimensions, which are largely the same thing.
I mean, other than all the work that I'd put into Mistcraft, and also the fact we can't get to the moon now.
Oh, bugger! Yeah.
I didn't realise you had removed Mistcraft. I thought you just backdated it to an older version.
No, I tried that. The same issue persisted. Yeah.
So maybe it's not Mistcraft causing the issue, but it's whatever happened when you did an update?
No. No, Mistcraft is known to be a little bit incompatible with certain types of mods. And I did an update of a load of mod types. Ah!
Hurry. Right.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of annoying, because now we actually can't get to the moon, because the rocket's on the moon.
It's okay. Eventually I'll build a teleporter to take us back.
And also...
Obviously we'll have to make a rocket. But...
I put, like, quite a few streams into Mistcraft, which is what makes me sad. That we've actually removed it. I didn't actually know we had removed it.
I had to for stability purposes. Sorry, honey.
You might actually go ahead and play some Doom for a bit. Don't know how late you guys are going to stay up. You're welcome to stop by when you're done here, of course. We're actually going to be ending off quite soon, so don't worry. Yep. If you go live quick enough, I'll probably raid you, so...
Ent!
Oh, gosh. Just unplugged my headset. But yeah. Yeah, it shuts down in, like, 10 minutes, so... Just waiting, really, for Sam to finish off what he's doing over there. But no, I hope your stream goes well.
One day I'll convince you to play my mod pack. One day. I know, one day.
Have I already put a Blizz chicken down in here? Can you check? I have. Yeah,
I noticed Blizz rods going in. Thank you very much for that, by the way.
That's alright, actually. Alright, have a good night. You too. Good night. Don't know why I say it like that. I feel like a mother telling a child to go to bed, but there we go.
Yeah, I've hooked up the top and turned them all on. They're being auto-imported now.
Awesome.
Should be anyway.
Right, so... Oh, hello, little Magma! How you doing, Magma? You doing alright, Magma? Sorry. Can you tell it's getting late?
Yeah.
Little Magma chicken! And also, the good thing is, if I ever need to breed them, you'll always have at least one chicken importing. I don't know what we're going to do with the manure, though, I will be honest.
I'm going to set up banks to turn it into power, and just absorb it into the power network.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Best use for it.
Yeah.
You know, actually use instead of just storing it infinitely.
Hey honey, can I have my hatchet back? It was really good at killing chickens.
Yeah. It's really good at killing anything, to be honest. I'd prefer to take this against the Ender Dragon with my sword. As I said.
I'd like my hatchet, please. It's mine.
I'll get it then. Come and take them.
But you said you would give it to me.
Come and take it.
Give it.
Turns out I never finished this row.
Oh, give it the back. Thank you. By killing. Not that I actually know how to fix the thing, but there we go.
Right, this is almost done. Should we end off?
Yes. Just give me 1 second. Let us just make sure.
Lettuce. I don't like lettuce.
You don't. You're funny.
I am funny, thank you.
Right. Okay. I'll be honest, I've never raided anyone before, but we're gonna do it today. We'll raid Undead. He's got some good content. I enjoy watching his streams anyway. If you were here earlier, then you may have heard that whole shebang go through. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for joining. It's been an absolutely insane stream today. I'm not even gonna lie. So many people, so many chatty people as well. I can't thank you guys enough for coming over and just hanging out. I'm gonna send you to Undead. He does some good stuff. He's currently playing Doom right now, I believe he said. My mouse has disappeared, so I can't do anything, but he is currently playing Doom 2 Hell on Earth, so I hope you guys enjoy that. We just figure out how to raid. Here we go. So I'm gonna send you all off. I hope you have a good time. And I don't know how many people are left, but we shall see how it goes anyway. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Oh, okay, there's a 10-second. I didn't know this. Oh. I don't know how this works. I'm a little...
You get fish food for it.
You do get fish food. Yes, you will get more fish food, so go ahead and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.
It's fun, because it says one raider, but I know that there's at least 2 of us.
Yeah.